know how I know? Because it's Wednesday. And Wednesday night is the night that we usually make love. Monday night is my night to cook. Tuesday night we go and visit your mother. But Wednesday we make sweet weekly love. It's when everything is just right. There's nothing good on TV. You haven't had your after-work social sports team practice, so you're not too tired. Oh, it's all on. You lean in and whisper something sexy in my ear like, I might go to bed now, I've got work in the morning. I know what you're trying to say, girl. You're trying to say, oh yeah, it's business time. It's business time. It's business. It's business time. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh, it's business. It's business time. Yeah. Then we're in the bathroom, brushing our teeth. That's all part of the foreplay. I love foreplay. A shake, a shake, a shake, a shake, a shake, a shake. Ow, ow, ow. And you sort out the recycling. That isn't part of the foreplay process, but it is still very important. Next thing you know, we're in the bedroom. You're wearing that baggy, old, ugly t-shirt you got from your work several years ago. You know the one, baby, with the curry stain. I removed my clothes very, very clumsily, tripping sensuously over my pants. Now I'm naked, except for my socks, and you know when I'm down to just my socks, what time it is.
It's business. It's business time. You know when I'm down to my socks, it's time for business. That's what we call it on business socks. Ooh, it's business. Okay, maybe this isn't the most appropriate song to play right before benefiting No Kid Hungry, but I've seen worse. You gonna come over here, baby, or what?
I am, once that song's over.
Oh, stop it. Come on, it's business time. We're about to get business.
And by business, we mean wings.
But when we mean business, we mean wings. And I put my money on T. It's not much because I'm broke. Thank you for that.
Well, remember, he's representing Daddy Trejo.
I'm representing Danny Trejo.
Snoop.
And so let's...
Because a white New Zealand chick is really a good thing to represent Snoop.
That's how you doing, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to the stream. And this is a very special... very, very special stream because for once, Twitch Dad is actually joined by Twitch Mom. And we are going to do... we're going to make wings. This is the Great Wing Off. Now, real quick, everybody. First off, I want to say real quick, One Broke David, thanks for joining us. Wolf, thank you very much for joining us in chat. I'm Twitch Dad, a.k.a. T, a.k.a. T-Monster, and...
I'm Pip Valentine, Twitch Mom.
Yeah, and we're going to make... we're going to make wings today. And by the way, just so you all know, we are doing this for the good folks over at No Kid Hungry. That's No Kid Hungry, NoKidHungry.org. And what we are doing today is we're going to go ahead and we're going to be accepting donations all day. And we have a goal of $500, but let's just be honest. We've already raised $75, and I could not be happier. Anything we make today is great. And that's not a pun. That's not a pun. But
hopefully we will make something great.
We are going to make some good stuff today. So first off, let's explain this. Let's explain the genesis of this. We need to get Flame Wolf. We need to get Kick Club up in here again.
If I wanted to swap by,
it'd be so much fun. So this is a very different kind of stream. For those of you who know me from the Kick Club, who remember my better half from the Kick Club. We're not doing video games this time. This time we're actually dipping into the two cookbooks that you see pictured in there. We got right here. This one is Trejo's Tacos. Now, if you haven't heard me talk about this,
Oh my gosh, have you not been listening?
whew,
It's been water Trejo. We did a podcast last night about writing, and
I brought it up.
Danny Trejo came up on that. In fact, I think you get up every morning and you go, I wonder what Trejo would do today.
What
would Danny Trejo do?
WWDTD. What would Danny Trejo do? He pull out his machete! But here's the
There are
thing.
no machetes involved in this.
Here's the thing. I am not the biggest fan.
Show the cover. Show them the cover.
I'm gonna show, well, the cover's right there, actually, on the screen.
Oh, you can see the cover there. Okay.
But I'm not a fan of shrimp. My wife, on the other hand,
I love shrimp.
absolutely loves shrimp. So I called an audible and I said, you know what? I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this for my wife. It is the grilled spicy Diablo shrimp. And I said, this is for my wife. I love her. She has been a rock through this whole COVID-19 nonsense. And I just wanted to do something for her on Taco Tuesday. I'm not crazy about shrimp. I'm telling you.
That was some amazing shrimp.
We nearly had a throwdown over the last three shrimp.
We need more shrimp to avoid any problems that may occur.
What is a cookbook? It is a book where you cook, and so
Demonstrating it right here.
we've been having a really good time. We have not had a bummer. We have made homemade horchata. They have a strawberry lemonade recipe in here. We made it into strawberry limeade.
You made the chicken. What's the Indian?
Well, there's a fusion Mexican Indian dish in here called chicken tikka, it's basically chicken tikka tacos. And try saying that 3 times fast. And it's absolutely stunning. And this is Danny Trejo, as in Machete, as in Heat, as in the tough guy you see in all
Everything.
He's killing it in this book.
Literally.
And so
No,
so
not
yeah, so
literally.
I'm a big fan of Trejo's Tacos.
We're all a big fan of Danny
We're all a big
Trejo's.
fan. But because of that, Pip,
I picked up this book by and this is Snoop's book.
as in Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, From Crook to Cook. It was very nice. He had a convicted felon do the intro.
It's always
Martha
good to,
Stewart.
It's always good to help out, convicted felons kind of get themselves
Yeah,
back.
that's right. Get them back into society. So today I'm going to be doing his wings recipe, which is get the chip fried chicken wings.
And I'll be doing Trejo's chicken wings with blue cheese dip. So I'm going to be
We
making
may use that. So T's recipe is actually not breaded.
Right.
It's got a lot of flavor and stuff in it, but it's not breaded. Snoop's is a traditionally breaded chicken wings. So we're going to do that. First thing we always do before.
Now, Lame Wolf, hang on a minute.
What's he saying?
Hang on a minute. Where's the brownie recipe? I want to read what he actually says in his own cookbook about this.
We're not doing the brownie. We could
We're not-
later. Maybe in a later stream we might do a
Maybe
brownie.
in a later stream.
We haven't tried his brownie recipe yet.
But hang on a minute.
There, it's in here.
Oh, it's in here. Go shorty, it's your birthday cake.
Yeah, I didn't get
Oh, the
that.
s'mores pie.
That looks
want to try
good.
the s'mores pie.
Is it Rags to Riches apple pie? There it is.
There you go.
Bow Wow brownies. And ice cream.
This is why you bought the book, right? That is actually in here.
He knows what.
He knows his audience.
So we're going to be doing the wings. We're also going to be doing, in between, while the wings cook, the Rolls Royce PB chocolate chip cookies that also are good for, I don't know if you've got like a few strangely hungry friends around.
So that's one of the biggest difference we've noticed between the two cookbooks straight off the bat. Snoop Dogg's tends to feed twice as many people as the one in Trejo's Tacos.
I believe there's a reason for that.
Could be a reason for that.
I'm not quite sure what the reason
Could be a
would
reason. By the way, hey son, how are you? Jedi, good to see you in there.
Son and Jedi. Okay, before we do anything,
The green specks in the wings better be parsley.
I'm gonna tie up my COVID hair.
Right.
And we're gonna wash our hands.
Yes. That is rule 1.
Especially when you're handling chicken.
Yes.
Salmonella is a thing. So we've got to clean surfaces. We've got to clean our hands when we do this. I'm going to do mine first because mine, when you bread them, you have to leave them for 20 minutes.
Right.
So while mine are resting before they get cooked, T's going to do his.
Right.
We also have a guest of the show today.
Yes.
A new arrival in the kitchen.
You can just see him right here.
You can slide him out a little closer.
This right here is Bill Nye the Fryer guy.
Bill Nye, he's giant.
This is how we're going to make the wings.
Because we didn't want to, as much as we love fried food, not that good for you. Trying to be a little healthier.
So what we're doing, everybody, is we're going to be
He's
using...
new. He only arrived yesterday.
Just yesterday. We've broken him in already. We've already broken in Bill Nye the Fryer guy. But this is as you can see, it's an air fryer. And during the time of the frying, it will probably be a little more quiet because this thing can get loud. And that's a really good microphone, and it's picking us up pretty well.
You washed your hands, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just washed
Remember spider hands, thumbs, prayers.
Flame Wolf says, that works so well, I got one.
Yeah, we did do a couple of experiments yesterday, just a couple.
Yeah.
We did some egg rolls.
Dark Jelly just went, salmonella adds flavor, though. It's not the flavor you want.
It tastes fine going down, not so much coming up. I'm just saying. We're not a pro salmonella household. So, this is not the show for you.
No.
So, first I'm going to ask you to get me out my chicken wings because...
Yeah, so explain the process that you did, and remember, you're gonna want to show it.
Can you turn that down just a fraction?
Yeah, sure.
It's a little loud.
And I'll give you a little more room so you can show off what it is that you did with your chicken.
The thing you have to know about Snoop's wings is that they are brined. Now, we've brined stuff before.
And could you explain what brining is?
Brining is supposed to make the flesh more succulent, the skin crisper. We've done it before with turkeys for Thanksgiving. We've done it in a variety of different ways. So this was brined. These wings here have been... I'm going to tip it without... Have been brined without...
Right there.
Have been brined with... for 20, just under 24 hours. It's 12 to 24 hours that you want to brine them for.
Keep in mind, chat. Pip is still trying to figure out the whole camera angle thing, and this is her.
Me.
While she has been heckling me once, this is her first time
in front of
the camera. But that's what the brining does. So I'll tell you a quick story about brining, where I nearly got Pip into a lot of trouble with my mom. It was after her first time doing brining a turkey, and I just said, and I remember turning to Pip and saying, Pip, this is... And my folks were with us. And I said, Pip, this is the best turkey I've ever had. And Pip kind of looked at me wide-eyed like because my mom's sitting there, and she's staring at me, giving me
thumping you on the leg.
Thumping me on the leg. And my mom is looking at me going, you never complained in the 40-some-odd years you had my turkey. And I went, and I can't believe I said this to my mother. I said, Mom, gravy should be a condiment, not a lubricant.
Oh my God, I'm surprised you're still alive.
And then Dad, if I remember correctly, my dad said, he's got a point, Nancy. And she was so pissed.
Ugly real fast.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
But brining is really great for any kind of poultry, and it makes it more succulent, the flesh more succulent. It basically breaks down the proteins. I believe that's what it is. I mean, someone can correct me.
It's like,
how are you alive? I don't know.
I know, right, son?
So let me just let you know what's in here. So I'm halving this recipe. I've got 12 flats. So you've got one wing. Mm-hmm. T's going to show you how to do this
later on. I'll be showing
but I've got 12 pieces of wing meat in here. So I have the recipe. So I've got a sixth of a cup of sugar, a sixth of a cup of kosher salt, a bay leaf, half a bay leaf, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and a bit of the peel of an orange. You can sort of see it in there. So that's been sitting 12 to 24 hours. I like to go a little... I mean, I always think it's nice if you're going to marinate something, marinate it for longer.
And that's
at a certain point it stops.
And that's the thing. A lot of people say that marinating something, especially when you marinate it overnight, you're basically planning a meal 24 hours ahead of time. And a lot of times people don't eat that way. They just go, you know what? I'm by myself. I'm just going to go ahead and just have whatever I feel like. And then maybe you're worried that when you do have your dish, it may not be what you're in the mood for, right? But take our word for it. When you marinate something, It's a total game changer.
Marination and brining.
Marination and
two
brining
things
is the
we've
way to go.
You know, I mean,
We've
everyone's
really
doing sourdough these days,
Yeah.
but I'm going to say marinating and brining are the things that are where it's at.
Sam, my running partner, Sam, she's constantly talking about how she's brining. Well, actually, not brining. She's marinating this, and now they're teaching their son, their younger. Well, not their younger.
It's not that young.
Not that young. but their son, he's coming up with his own marinades.
Ooh.
And I mean, and that's
Well,
a skill.
anything with soy sauce and brown sugar is going to be a good start. So the recipe just says you want to help me with
sure.
this? So you're going to pat dry these little guys. Pat them dry with the little paper towels and put them on here.
All right.
Yeah. Why do you want to go for the same one I do? So I just got to give them a little. This makes the breading that we put on there going to be stick a little bit better.
Yeah, that's the other big difference between Trejo's wings and Snoop Dogg's wings. Snoop's breading his. And,
this is like a traditional,
yeah,
a traditional Southern thing is fried chicken, right?
which is odd because he's not from the South.
I think maybe he's got ancestors.
Oh, he might have
family out this way.
South. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
so don't be afraid to use more paper towels if you need them.
And one of the things I would say though about marinades, because that shrimp I was telling you about that just knocked it out of the park with Trejo. One of the things that I noticed about his about the marinade is they basically didn't say anything about what to do with it after the marination process, which wasn't that long. I may do it longer next week because we're having them next week, just so you know.
We're doing that shrimp again.
Yeah, we're doing that shrimp again. But one of the things that I found that you could do with the marinade after you've let it sit overnight or what have you, if you're grilling it, baste it.
Yes.
So
as long as it's cooked, because it's had raw meat in it.
But if you're cooking the meat and everything, just use the marinade as a basting.
Okay.
And then just go ahead and do that.
Okay, you can throw the towel away.
Yep.
And that gets drained away. Just throw that away, don't you?
Yeah. In the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Not the main sink.
No, in the garbage.
So what was in this brine again?
So in that brine was granulated sugar, kosher salt, bay leaf, red pepper flakes.
Yeah. What's the most complicated brine you've ever done, David?
Probably like one. Brine's really not that complicated, but anything with apple cider in it and a turkey, delicious. Okay, so now we've got them all nice and ready to go and dry. So I can turn the page over now. Because, no, I can't turn the page over. Let me go over here. So, now in this plate here, which I pre-prepared earlier, we have the... I pre-prepared this earlier.
Prepared this earlier with a little man underneath handing me things. He just found the man in the bin.
Okay, that's enough. Remember who we're raising money for.
Right. NoKidHungry.org.
That's right. So in here we've got flour, cornmeal, we've got some garlic powder, some cayenne, some baking powder, some cracked black pepper, some salt. But the best bit, I think, is the crushed potato chips.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Crushed potato chips.
Crushed potato chips. You heard that right. Crushed potato chips.
Okay. And now also you need to do for me 1 cup of buttermilk, please.
1 cup of buttermilk.
1 cup of buttermilk.
Go get the buttermilk.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to mix this all up.
Go get the buttermilk.
No, don't. Again, inappropriate. So we're just going to mix this all up. You can do this in a bowl, but I was like, why make extra? I try to avoid making extra, mess, because, there's no sous chef here.
I see noms being made. Hello. Long time no see. Yeah.
Who's that?
Well, my chat is. Sorry, as I lean in. Tech Turtle. Hey.
Hey, Tech Turtle. We're making wings.
We're doing a wing off. We're doing a wing off.
I'm going first, and I'm doing.
This is Team Snoop Dogg. I'm Team Danny Trejo.
But we're all Team Nom.
We're all Team Nom. What? How much did you need again?
A cup. A cup of. So we mixed all those potato chips, and there's actually not that many. I thought there'd be more potato chips, but they're not.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how much you want.
It was only like an eighth of a cup because it was a quarter of a cup. Yeah, it was only a little bit.
You could, if you want them to be extra crispy, you could always throw.
You could. I mean, later on, I suppose.
Some more.
No.
Just
No.
Now, see, this is the difference.
I feel like he's trying to
no,
hobble me.
That is not the case. You're just saying that because I accidentally emptied your...
Yeah, I would have had more crushed potato chips, but
It's not like you don't have more potato chips. You've got more.
I'm going with the recipe.
This is
my cooking thing, so watch this fork.
This is...
Right. Okay, so we take a tray. people are already losing.
I'm not cheating. I'm not... Wow.
Yeah, people are on my side.
I'm not cheating, and no. Mobile is stupid. Switching over. Not problem. Not a problem.
Okay, so I got this big bowl. It's probably a bit big.
Put it in a big bowl.
And I'm gonna put my... Oh, I love butter. Buttermilk is the best. Seriously, it makes scones great. It's just a fabulous
But this is the difference between Pip and me when we cook. I like to look at the recipe and go, I like this flavor a little more. I like doing this. Pip is very much
I like him to be by the book. So
sure you don't want to throw in more potatoes?
No, I do not. So, one thing you do need to do is have a wire rack. One of these, you use
nice rack, baby.
Thank you. So basically,
my wife has the best rack, chat.
I just put it on the table.
We're 12.
And we're 12 years old. Okay, so we're gonna. It's super easy. I did this the wrong way.
What? Oh, were you supposed to
I
put
was
it in
supposed to.
there?
Oh yeah.
Whoopsie.
You're distracting me.
I'm not distracting you. Don't even.
Right,
even,
try
woman.
this again. This is going to be a double dip. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, that looks decadent. That looks decadent
just
already.
Putting it in buttermilk alone has just
Now I really wish we could get baked because man, that would make such a difference.
If we're in California.
Such a difference.
Now the thing, here's a trick. This is not my first time breading something. Is always to keep one hand. I always like to keep one hand clean.
Yeah.
Because then you keep down the minimum.
I'm the one that gets.
And I can throw a couple more in there just to kind of speed up the process a little bit.
Because God knows we're not drinking that buttermilk.
There's no drinking this. This is probably a salmonella cesspit. And you can just sort of roll them in there.
Yep. Money shot.
It does make your hands a little gluggy, but
Did you ever watch Mark's? Oh yeah. Oh, I finally did see. And thank you for asking though. Flame Wolf is. Matter of fact, it's funny you bring up Mark and then you bring up Markiplier as well and all that. We are planning. The royal we. We're planning.
What am I planning?
We're planning a celebration stream.
Actually, while you're talking, you can stand on the other side of me and drop. You use one hand and.
Oh, just
coat it in the buttermilk.
Just coat it in the buttermilk.
And then drop it and then drop it in here, and then my hand will do the other bit.
Fair enough. But we are planning to do a special anniversary.
Hang them a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah.
We hang them a little bit. So
okay, hang them a little bit. All right.
So,
good. Let my meat hang, as it were.
Give it.
Let my meat hang.
Give it some hang
like
time.
Jerry Falwell. I'm just gonna unzip my pants and just let my meat hang. No, it's just a prop.
Here we are making money for kids.
Anyway,
you did go to see Markiplier. I think that's what
you're say. But I did see Markiplier.
What are we planning to do?
And I am going to be doing an anniversary stream because it's coming up.
Really?
It'll be a year since the Kick Club paid me a visit in 2019. So it is going to happen. It is going to happen. I can't quite read that. What does that say? Came back to.
Much better. I came back to let my meat hang. Yeah.
Oh, that's. See what happens when you miss parts of the stream? But that is a plan that I'm going to do a special. I mean, I may do like a review, like look back, replay clips of the night that Markiplier and the Kick Club visited, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
These are looking good.
I really did. It's funny how that has come up like a second time today. But I guess it's because people are thinking about it.
I don't suppose. Time has no meaning.
Time has no meaning, but it has. While 2020 has been kind of an uneven month. An uneven year.
233 years long is how long 2020 is.
At the same time, there was a lot of good stuff that happened in 2019. And that was one of the highlights. I mean, that was why in my highlight reel from 2019, that was the number one highlight.
Hold on.
That's okay. But yeah, definitely gonna be spending some time there. I'm so mad that Fall Guys isn't on Xbox. Yeah, I tell you though, it would not surprise me if the game developer doesn't get on that, because let's just say they have had record sales. I don't think they expected Fall Guys to be that big. And I discovered that my mom really likes it when I play.
No, Steve. She likes Steve.
Oh, that's right. She likes
Steve better.
She likes Steve better. That's right. She likes the blind kid better.
He's a good kid, that guy. Okay, so basically, another little trick is, I've still got plenty of flour, but sometimes when you're breading things, you realize that you're running out of flour, and then it's acceptable to pat. But so you look at my fingers; they're like covered.
Did you need to?
I will need to wash after this. So,
should I leave the water running or no?
No, don't leave the water running. We want to save water. Californians will not like to see us wash water down.
That's true.
Okay, so just kind of make sure they're
there. Those look great, hon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck on.
They now need to sit out, which I was going to do over here. We are a little limited on counter space in this kitchen, but
like I said, this is one of the most elaborate setups I have. I have two.
Let me just show them.
Yeah, there you go, right there, that camera. That's the display camera.
There they are, displayed.
Yeah, they look really nice.
So, Alexa, set a chicken timer.
For how long?
20 minutes.
Chicken timer, 20 minutes.
I love the
Starting
Alexa
now.
for this kind of thing.
Alexa is your best friend in the kitchen.
No. Your Best Friend by Toby Fox is in The Prophecy, the movie.
What?
And the best red
Okay,
versus blue.
she's not your smartest friend.
Of all time.
She is far from your smartest friend.
She is not the smartest. She is not the smartest tool in the kitchen, but
She means well.
her heart's in the right place.
Unfortunately, you have to get rid of all
That's
that
too funny.
leftover flour. Just discard that.
Yeah.
It's been chickened. Whoop. Put that over here.
All right.
Now, child has not cleaned the dishwasher, but then we didn't ask her to. So,
that's right. It should be clean dishes now. All right. So while those set, does that mean that?
Yeah, you can. I'm just washing my hands.
I start. Okay. All right. So look, one more thing I got to do here. So chat. While Snoop's recipe is breading, mine is not. Trejo does not do the breading. He's basically going for the heat, and I'm not sure what, where, or even if there is going to be heat in Snoop's recipe.
You do not need this, do you?
No, I do not. I do not need that.
Okay.
I do need my chicken.
Yeah, we got the same amount of.
Yep. But we were talking about this thing where when you get chicken wings, they are not looking like the chicken wings that you get from the store. You go in there,
Or you go to a wing place and you get them.
Well, you go to a wing place, but they're not going to look the same way. They basically come as one piece, right? So
That's how they come on the chicken.
That's how that. Yeah, exactly. So what we're doing is we basically cut them into drummets and flats. So what is a drummet and what is the flat? Well, the drummet is exactly what it sounds like. It's the little mini
It looks
chicken.
like a little drum.
It looks like a little drumstick. That's a drumette. And then there's the flat, which is this part right here. That's the one where you basically pop it in your mouth and you go, and then you got two wings.
I like the end bit because I like to chew on the end of chickens.
So here's how you basically get two wings out
I
of this
don't know
one
if this
piece.
is actually the way to do it, but this is the way I figured out
This is
to
the
do
way
it.
we're doing it. You basically just cut.
I like chicken scissors. I like using chicken scissors.
Chicken scissors are fantastic.
And then you like Hannibal Lecter that thing.
Yeah, you
Pop
basically
the joint.
you just go on ahead and you pop it. Pop it like it's hot. And then
Just cut between the two bones.
cut between the two bones.
There may be a little bit of gristle there, and there you
That's
go.
it. And just in case you want to see that again. Problem is, every time I use chicken scissors, I always hear author Scott Sigler whisper, "And the chicken scissors." Probably one of the coolest moments.
I love chicken scissors personally. They're great.
Probably one of the coolest moments ever in podcasting. All right.
And there you go.
And
So
there you
now
go.
you've made
Here's your flat.
2 chicken wings and 4.
2 chicken wings. So here are your flats.
There's your wing and your flat.
And then here are your drumettes.
I like flats, but maybe I like olive wing. So you've pre-done some.
I already went ahead and pre-done mine. So gonna put out the drumettes. I don't think I need those scissors.
You don't need those scissors anymore? Okay.
And so here are all the drumettes.
We're trying to keep the counter clean.
And like I said, elaborate setup here. So.
Do you have a bowl? Oh, you have a bowl.
Yeah, I got a bowl. Bowl is right over there.
Okay.
All right. Now.
I'm your sous chef here.
Yep. So now what I'm going to do is wash my hands because I'm going to be doing more stuff here.
There we go. A little bit out of the way. I'm going to take some pictures.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm going to take a picture of my little guys.
We will be able to put those pictures on the No Kid Hungry. We're going to put those on the No Kid Hungry Discord, and these are going to be my chicken wings. Looks around frantically for food before reaching through the screen.
Hopefully they taste good. We have never made these before, so this is a little bit of a
no Jedi. They are not mini chickens. They're not wee chickens. They.
I mean, you could make them quail things, I suppose, but no.
All right. So in this bowl,
they would be even smaller.
They would be. In this bowl, we're going to put in a tablespoon of baking powder. Now,
do not get them mixed up.
This is what I was going to ask you about that.
Big T, little T.
The difference between tablespoon. What is basically the difference between baking powder and baking soda? That's not to put you on the spot. I'm just asking. The thing is, if you've got baking soda, don't use that. If they
no. They cannot be swapped for each other.
No.
No, they have totally. Baking soda is more It's. I'm going to look it up now. You've made me think about it.
There you go.
I think baking powder is made up of. Yeah, baking powder is made up of a bunch of different things. So it's got cornstarch, sodium bicarbonate, sodium aluminum sulfate, and monocalcium phosphate. So it's made of
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Eastern Time, Sun. Thank you for asking.
What was Sun asking?
The podcast I'm on tonight.
So baking soda is sodium bicarbonate.
Right.
So this has baking soda in it.
But it's not
the same. But it's got other things in there.
But the point I'm getting at is that if you see something and you go, oh, I can swap baking soda for baking powder, that is not the case.
No.
Always.
You will get a different chemical reaction.
I mean, there's baking soda, there's baking powder, and isn't there a third kind of baking something or other that looks like baking powder and baking soda?
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch, exactly.
Cornstarch, or as we call it in... what do we call it in New Zealand? It's called something else. I've completely forgotten.
It's called cornstarch.
No, it's not cornstarch.
Yeah, with the axe.
There was a lot of me getting used to things that I
Well, wasn't there was golden syrup? You had like maple syrup, golden syrup?
No, golden syrup and maple syrup are different things.
Nice. Okay.
Golden syrup is far superior.
So I just...
Oh!
Whoops!
No, golden syrup is more for a baking...
I just put in I might have to do this over again. I got it mixed up. It's supposed to be a teaspoon.
It's a trick for young players.
Teaspoon of garlic powder. I put in a tablespoon. Oops. I love garlic, but not that much. Take two.
As you were.
As you were.
Scrub, rewind. Rewind.
Rewind, rewind. Corn flour. I've heard that some. It's Steampunk Rick.
Ah, hey, Steampunk Rick.
And let's see. Okay.
Cornstarch, yes. Corn flour. Yeah, it's corn flour.
All right, that was the tablespoon. So where's the teaspoon's right here.
Teaspoon. Yes, so make sure that you check the big T and the little t.
Yep. So we got a teaspoon of garlic powder.
Love that stuff.
Yep. Well, we got such a big container of it.
I was watching a thing and they were talking about garlic powder like it was something magical. I feel like the British don't actually know what this is very much. It's weird.
Yeah. Then we get a teaspoon.
Check it. Check it.
A teaspoon of onion powder.
Ooh, okay.
Which looks a lot like garlic powder. Smells nothing like it. Yeah, it smells like onions.
It better smell like onions.
If it doesn't smell like onions, that ain't
you got the wrong thing.
Now we start going muy caliente, or at least mildly caliente, because now we use a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, followed up by a teaspoon of paprika. Now, here's the nice thing about paprika. You can use regular paprika, but in this household, one of the things I like using is something called smoked paprika. That way it gives it a nice little smoky kick to it. Extra zing.
Yes, actually, Snoop does not use baking powder. He uses baking soda in his.
Really?
Yeah, so I put that away.
So I'm going to go on ahead. I'm going to mix this up now.
Smoked paprika and cayenne pepper.
And once I do that, we combine the baking powder, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne, and paprika. Add the wings, stir to coat them. So you're just going ahead and you just...
You want a spoon?
Nope.
Whoa! I just got a whiff of that right up my nostrils. Woo! I'm awake now. So I can imagine that No Kid Hungry would make some pretty good wings. Maybe
that's the hope. That's the hope, and that's the plan.
Maybe if Will was in the stream, he could.
I'm a fan of mothers, specifically my own. But why do they always drop by when I'm watching chicken being made? Gotta slip the lurk, Team Monster. Good luck with the wings. Thank you.
That's fine.
Say hey to your mom. Hey, look.
Mom.
There's nothing wrong.
Look at these two knuckleheads making chicken wings.
Especially in the time of COVID. My mom figured out how to... It was really funny. My mom, by accident, found out how FaceTime worked. So she calls me up and she said, let me try this. And we pop up, me and Pip, and she cried. She started crying, and I'm like, Mom, it's just FaceTime.
I just noticed there's not a lot of extra there going on.
No, it's not, but it's going to go a long way.
So you might have to press it in there.
Yeah.
Which sometimes happens, you know. That's good use of the...
I mean, this is the way I like chicken wings anyway, lightly breaded. That's going to be...
We'll see, huh?
We'll see. No, we'll see.
So we also have a blue cheese dressing that we're going to have with
that
these.
We're going to make with these, yeah.
So...
And that's the other thing, too, is that... just to say, you've heard me rave about the... Speaking of my mom, we actually broke in the Snoop Dogg
yeah, we made a
book.
filet mignon.
Oh,
it was
his
so
filet
good.
mignon was just totally bae. It was great.
And
Fantastic.
we were talking about that. We were like, if you had a filet mignon at a restaurant, and you're going to get it, it's going to be a high class restaurant.
Yeah, Jedi says he prefers a dry rub as well.
Oh, really? Wow. We shall see. We shall see. I do like these recipe books. These are fun recipe books.
They've been and the commentary that goes with it. It's like, see, with Snoop Dogg, you got to read it like Snoop Dogg, and with Trejo, you got to read it like this. You got to go, these wings have a lot in common with buffalo wings, Holmes. You got to add in Holmes. Every other word is Holmes. Except you don't have to fry them and use good old Mexican hot sauce instead of traditional Frank's hot sauce that they use in New York. I mean, we did
get some hot sauce. We did.
We're doing a different spin on it. We are pushing the boat out and doing a different spin on it.
We're super white people, so our heat capacity is very low.
As I call
but
us.
For this, we're going to push it out a little bit.
We are Diablo de Blanco.
Speak for yourself.
Look at that. See, but this is the magic of Trejo. See, there's not a lot of seasoning left.
Yeah. Oh, there's not a lot of waste.
You'll see there's not a lot of waste here.
Snoop's a bit more into the waste, obviously. Although
Snoop is cooking for a small army of stone dudes, so there's that.
Well, yeah, his recipe says serve 6 makes 28 to 30 wings.
I just serve 6.
There's some hungry people. I don't know why would they be so hungry.
I don't know why they would be so hungry. Sipping on my gin.
Oh, I'll take that.
All right. And then it says that they go into the fryer.
Okay, so...
But are you doing... You said you wanted to do yours first, right?
No. Mine have got a few more minutes to dry on the rack over here, so we might as well do yours.
So we're going to do mine first? All right.
Yeah, so what we're going to do...
the other option is...
These were going to be baked, but...
Honey, the other option is, you can, if you want...
No, we want to use
the other option is...
We want to use Bill Nye the Fry Guy.
Okay, never mind.
Look at
Never mind.
Bill.
This was my stream, everybody, but don't worry about it. It's for the kids.
Bill is massive!
Top of my sex tape.
Okay, so the first thing we do with Bill is we pull out the fryer. Now you pop this, and then that allows you to lift this bit out, which is the fry basket.
Jedi just said, Frank's hot sauce is a dirty word in Tex-Mex.
I'm sure it is. Now, we read a lot of different ways to cook these, but I think the best way, you want to make sure... I think we're going to have to put the flats around the outside, like I suggested.
That's
so we're just going to spray it with a little canola oil, just to make cleanup easier. Apparently you can cook a cake in one of these things, but I'm not sure.
Wait. Well, I can see the donut. Hey, now that with that, we can now do the donut recipe that Mr. Trejo offers.
Now it says we're going to go with the 12 minutes, and then like a few minutes to
just
like
to
super hot to give it a
give it a crispiness.
Yeah, we're also going to do some sweet potatoes in this air fryer later on as well. So it's going to be a big night for
if time allows, not involving Bill, but if time allows, we're also going to do the cookie recipe in Snoop's there.
I was thinking that we should be able to do that while these cook.
All right.
Because it's a very quick, cool recipe.
Okay.
So we've sprayed it. Now we're going to put the wings in there.
Now
The wing parts in the bottom. No, down. Just flat. And then try and do a Tetris of the wings. Try not to touch too... No. These are the flats, and we're going to put them up like that.
So the flats were making flat. The drumlets were actually...
The flats are standing up.
No, those aren't the flats. Those are the drumettes. The flats are lying down.
It said... the drumettes. Yes, the drumettes must stand up.
All right.
Stand up, drumettes. Stand up.
I can make a very lewd comment.
I think we can squeeze them in a little bit. Yeah, we're going to have to squeeze them a little tighter.
Can
you squeeze one more little wing in there?
And then squeeze one more.
One more in there. There's a spot there. Bend him in. He can bend it like Beckham.
Bend it like Beckham.
Okay.
All right.
So, now we put them in there.
And we're just going to show off. This is how they should look like.
Except you're now just slipping.
Okay. Well. Baga!
Okay, you wash your hands after you've done that.
That's all
and
right.
I will put them in.
And I'm going to put them in.
All right, put them in. Okay, you're going to just make them... I just wanted you to wash your hands because you... Yes. Okay.
Yes.
We made it this side of there.
Oh, yes!
Okay, so now we turn this bad boy on. Which means plugging it in.
And this is where it's going to get... It might get a little loud, chat.
It may be a little
loud. It might get a little loud. So any questions you have, just go ahead and drop them into chat. And remember, if someone could do command charity, that would be awesome. That way the charity link will come up. We are raising money for No Kid Hungry today.
So let's do this. This is our new toy. So press the start button. Comes up. Then we want to set it to, according to this, 360 degrees. So there we go.
There you go.
And then we want to give it 12 minutes. So we can do that. And then we hit this. Here we go.
All set.
The lights start flashing.
Okay.
When they're...
From the Daily 202.
Alexa off.
Alexa off.
She wants to be in the show.
She really does. Actually, that's not as noisy as I remember it from last night.
No. Well, when we crank it up. So we're giving it 12 minutes like this. Then we flip them.
Right.
Give it another 12 minutes. Then we give it a quick blast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 to 6 minutes. So I think we're good with that. And basically, we're going to do the same thing with Snoop's.
So in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, I'm actually going to make the dip.
You want me to clean your board?
That would be fantastic. Thank you.
Por favor. Just put it there. I'll clean it.
Now I find it funny. This is truly an international cooking stream because we're making American food, we're making Mexican food, and we're doing it to New Zealand music. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so turns out I am going to need a cutting board.
Well, then just give it a spray. No, that's had sugar on it. So we like I'm trying out this new stuff, this spray and wipe stuff, which is with a little bit of a disinfect because you don't want to.
A little bit of a disinfect.
Because you don't want to. Like,
Buttermilk.
Salmonella is not our friend, and we do not.
Salmonella.
We want to
not at home to Mr. Salmonella.
We've got some streaming to do later on, so we don't want to get the salmonella, which actually can send you to hospital. So we don't want to go there either.
All right, so we have the.
Notice that I don't know who was it that was complaining about your cutting boards.
Oh, that was Chavez.
Oh, well.
That was Chavez.
So you need a board?
Yep.
We can push.
Oh, Farrell is in there. Hey, Farrell.
There we go.
Good to see you,
I
Farrell.
can start to smell it. Can you? Yeah.
Whoa! Yeah. Hot. Damn. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're making. So right now, what we're making is the blue cheese dip. So I need I need some crumbled blue cheese.
Which we had pre-crumbled.
I need a cup of sour cream.
We have plenty of sour cream.
Yep. Oh, we still have some of that orange crema from the last one, but that's not going to last a week.
No.
You're going to have to make that fresh again. Okay, so sour cream. Mayonnaise. Okay. Oh my God, those are smelling good.
There's a lot of venting going on.
There's a lot of venting going on here. Well, citronella is good for outside, because let me tell you something. The last fireside lore that I did, I went out barefoot, and Pip saw.
I had sprayed myself with bug spray.
And I did not. And I had it on one foot. I had like 12 different bug bites.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing about mayonnaise.
So they got you.
If you are using mayonnaise for anything, and I'm really beginning to think this is one of my mom's secret recipe for her kick-ass southern potato salad, you're going to want to use this. Jukes. Or as Pip says, Jukes. Yes.
The Duke of Winchester.
The Duke of cirrhosis of the liver. And
Your chicken timer is done.
your chicken
Alexa
timer's
off.
done. Okay.
That's right. It's no.
Now, do you want to do it in like 2 rounds, where you do yours for like 12, and then we do mine for
Alexa
another 12?
off? No.
All right.
No, mine can set. It was
Okay.
20 to 30 minutes. So if it takes however long it takes.
So you're gonna need mayo here. I need a lemon, so I got the lemon here. Buttermilk, garlic clove chopped, salt and pepper.
Just leaning into that smell.
Huh. Pretty sure we don't have Dukes up here in PA. I bet you could get it off of Amazon.
Anything is on Amazon.
Control those hips, T. Too much sexiness. Thank you, Rick. All right, I can't.
Can't quit, won't quit. I'm just.
Oh,
Oh
Steampunk
man, I
Rick.
wish you could smell it.
Steampunk Rick, why can't I quit you? I wish I knew how to quit you. All right.
That smells
That's
really
really
fantastic.
good. That sounds fantastic. It smells fantastic. All
I
right.
think I'm gonna like our new buddy.
I think Bill Nye the Fryer guy has got a permanent home here.
Yes, he looks like a little droid from Star Wars, actually.
All right. So the first thing
I
we
wonder if
do.
you can fry wings in like R2D2. I wonder if R2 can like whip up a mean match of
if
wings.
that little effer can fly, he can also
Whip up some wings?
He can also whip up some wings, in my opinion. All right. So we get the crumbled blue cheese. We're gonna throw the whole thing in, I think, because it's roughly a cup.
Yeah, should go with that. I love blue. Did I tell you my story about my blue cheese experience?
No.
My dad,
Have to do a cycle.
my dad made me look at blue cheese under a microscope. It scarred me
This-
for a while
For a bit.
until I realized that blue cheese is delicious. I mean, it's really strong. I think as a kid, you've got like those fresh, young taste buds, and blue cheese is very, very strong. We're old. Our taste buds have had a while of ooh,
All right.
oh, oh yeah. More of that, please.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. More of that, my girl.
Not the pips.
Not the pips.
There's a pip in there.
Yeah, I know.
That pip get the pip.
Honey, you're making it worse. I was gonna get a spoon out.
I got it. Hey, I'm Pip. I get the pips.
Okay.
And I get the like.
If you were, oh, damn it, man, this thing's got a lot of pips.
One way you can do it is you strain it through. You basically use your one hand to squeeze it into the other hand.
Well, I think I'm okay. Oh, damn it. He says as one more pip falls out.
Unctuous.
By the way, everybody, if you're looking that you might hear us saying that quite a bit during the stream tonight. If you hear us
More
say
of that, please. Giddy
more
up.
of that, my girl. Giddy up, giddy up. The movie you want to see that in, for context, is the movie is the movie Ford v Ferrari.
Oh.
It's really good.
Neither of us are really car people.
We're not
racing people.
motorheads, but man, was that movie good.
And then Christian Bale is a fantastic actor.
They finally let Christian Bale be British.
And it worked out well.
Oh my God, he's got this great South London accent. And he's at Le Mans, and he's got his tin cup having his what kind of tea did you say it was?
Workman's
tea.
Workman's tea.
Blue cheese is repulsive in theory. Makes you wonder about the first guy who decided, hey, let's eat the spoiled cheese. And say thought about sauerkraut.
I have that feeling about pineapples. Who was the first person to look? Yeah, let's give that a go.
That's a gross looking fruit, but I bet
it looks mad as hell.
It looks like it's warding off predators. But if that's the case, it must be really good inside.
Turned out it was. Also great on pizza. Oh.
Yeah.
Controversial.
We are that household. You can feel free. It is not against terms of service to like pineapple on pizza. It's the American way because Hawaii is part of America. Don't you forget that. All right. So we've got the lemon juice. I got to do in the buttermilk now. Where's the? I need the. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Simply Meg with a rating party of 18.
Welcome to food.
Well, Meg is one of the stream ambassadors. How you doing, Meg? How you doing, Meg?
For No Kid Hungry.
We are making wings for No Kid Hungry. The goal is $500. That is the goal.
Well, let's take a sip out of this cup.
Meg says she has to see wings. Well, I got some good news for you.
We got wings in
We got wings in Bill Nye the Fryer Guy. You'll be able to see them in the first
4 minutes. They'll be in 4
minutes.
I'll get a little too.
I need the. Oh, here we go. There it is.
It's going to be very hot in the fryer.
It's going to be very hot in the fryer. Yes.
We'll actually need
okay,
that.
so I need. And so what's going on, by the way, Meg? If you remember from the Discord, we are doing a wing off. My wife is doing wings from Snoop Dogg, and I'm doing wings from Danny Trejo. And we're going to see which ones are the best.
We're making up the blue cheese dip. Did you need these? Can I put this away?
You can put that away. Actually, I don't even need this. I just need a table. How was your stream, by the way, Meg? What did you get up to?
What were you doing?
What did you get up to, Meg? What did you get up to on your stream? It's a tablespoon. Right? Yeah, it's a tablespoon.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to squeeze the garlic, or are you going to chop it up?
I'm going to chop it up.
Okay.
Gunter's going, give me wings, me hungry. And that's how you got to read it. I'm hungry.
Yeah, give me that.
Oh, all right.
I'm being a sort of sous chef here. Sort of.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Hang on a second here. Simply M-E-A-G.
I'm going to
M-A-E-G. Just want to make sure I got it. Yep, I got it.
Hey, hon,
Oh, you were just chatting
away. When I
away.
take this out, I'm going to
Okay,
put it on,
right. Okay,
put
no
it on
problem.
here.
No problem. All right. And look, folks, if you're not following Meg, she is also a fellow stream ambassador.
Ooh. I got to wear t-shirt, other shirt.
Yeah, we got. We're all of us stream ambassadors are getting swag from No Kid Hungry. Things like this tumbler. This tumbler is phenomenal. I've been killing it with this tumbler. I'm not Scottish though.
Oh well.
But it's still.
No one's perfect.
Everything sounds better when you're doing Scottish. Right, we're making blue cheese dip. All right,
you done with the
sour
mayo?
cream. No, I'm not. I need half a cup of sour cream and a quarter cup of mayo. So half a cup and a quarter cup. But for those of you who are coming off of Meg's stream, hi, how you doing? I am fellow stream ambassador and variety streamer T Monster. People call me T Monster. People call me Twitch Dad. People call me T. So feel free to call me whatever you like.
What? Half a cup of this?
No, a quarter cup of this.
A quarter cup of that.
Quarter cup of this. This is my wife Pip.
Hello.
And we are having a wing off today for No Kid Hungry. It was pretty much a, I'm calling it a pop-up charity stream.
We were going to do this anyway, and they're like, why not try and raise money for the kids?
For the kids. So that's exactly what we're doing.
Here's your mayo.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, do you want to mix it all up with that?
In a minute, I will be. Yep. So we got the mayo, we got the sour cream, we got the blue cheese, we got the lemon, we got the buttermilk, garlic clove chopped. Because the garlic goes in there.
Well,
yep.
you can squeeze it. We have a garlic press.
Yeah, but because of the stream, this is more dynamic. So.
Well, the wings are about to come out, so chop that first. Because Bill's about to be done.
I don't want to chop too fast because while I do like it dramatic, I
don't want to chop any fingers off. Although maybe they would get, I don't know. Maybe
it might do wonders. It might do wonders for my my stream, I bet. But thank you everybody for coming over from Meg's. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Hey, nice shirts, says Will from No Kid Hungry. How you doing, Will?
Hey, Will.
Thank you for that resub, buddy.
Where did we get them from?
Where do we get these fly shirts?
Got them from No
Where do we
Kid
get these fly shirts from, I wonder, Will? Everything tastes better in this brand new tumbler that I just got. Wow. Keeps everything nice and cool. I'm not even going to put it strategically here.
So you can see it. You done with the sour cream? I'm going to take that out of the way.
Yeah, I'm done with the sour cream. All right.
Bill's done.
So Bill Nye the Fryer Guy is done with stage 1. We now have to flip the wings over, and then it's part 2.
Now the only thing you got to be careful with the air fryer is it's super hot when it comes out.
Yeah.
So
Hang on a second.
We've got wooden boards to put them
Said
on.
garlic clove chopped. Okay, so that's
chopped.
That's chopped.
Okay.
So put that in there. Hold on.
I'm going to put this on there. So we got to take them out. Okay.
All right.
You stir that up, and I'll just
I will.
take this out. Oh!
Oh my God.
Oh, they look awful.
You want to lean it towards this camera, hon?
I can
to
do
show
that.
them. These are the first 10 minutes, everybody.
How does that look?
Lean it more. Lean it more. There you go. Those are the first 10. That's the first
12
10
minutes.
minutes. The first 12 minutes. All right.
So now,
tongs.
oh my God, they smell so good.
Dear criminy.
I think what we mostly want to do is make sure that these get flipped. Ooh.
I'm glad everything tastes better in the cup. How are the wings come along? Which batch is this? These are the Trejo batches. The Snoop batches are over here. And as soon as I'm done with mine, we're going to put Pips in. We might have to do a
My mouth
reheat.
is watering.
Good Lord. Why am I not taking a photograph of this, Steve?
Well, I don't know. Well, when they come out, they'll look even better. But right now, they're looking pretty damn good. Look at those little babies.
Oh, God.
Look at those little babies. I'm just...
Now I want wings, and Shauna has the car.
Well, this is our first complete day with Bill. With Bill Nye the Fry Guy.
Now the question is, well, have you named yours? Because we named ours Bill Nye the Fryer Guy. I think with the one that we've got here, you could name yours. You know.
Can you push? Go around the back.
Well, yeah, R2D2. You can name a BB-8.
Just hold it. The top.
Oh, like there.
No. This bit's cooler.
No, this is fine. This is fine.
There we go. So now we give them another 12 minutes so we push them, and we go 12 minutes, and we go 360, and we hit it.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, which is not even needing ranch, I basically stir this up, and this is going to be the blue cheese.
That's a lot of blue cheese dip.
Well, we also
Not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
So since Will's in here, we should say No Kid Hungry.
No Kid Hungry
Does great work.
They do.
Very important right now that kids have food in their bellies. So
just a reminder of call it Bob. There's also that. The other thing to remember though is that these kids. This is what No Kid Hungry does. They basically make sure that kids that are reliant on school lunches for their meals.
Too much. Whoa, that was a.
It's a generous pinch. It's all right.
That's not a. That's a giant's pinch. I just know that you've made things a little too salty previously. All right, you're going to have to mix it up and let me stick my finger in it. My finger is clean. Always have clean fingers, especially around cooking and chicken.
Bob the air fryer, yeah.
Bob the air fryer.
I think you're onto something.
He may be our new best friend.
But what I was going to say was that the No Kid Hungry, and yes, you can sample this as soon as I'm done with the talk about No Kid Hungry.
Yes.
They make sure that kids who are reliant on school meals as their meals are going to get fed, even if they're not at school. And usually their busiest time is during the summer. But now, I mean, they have been backs to the wall and just killing it since the COVID-19 outbreak. And with so much happening, we need to make sure.
So many bad things in the world right now. No Kid Hungry is doing really great things.
They are, and
we're happy to wear their shirts, and
I'm proud to be a stream ambassador.
Yes,
I'm proud to be a stream ambassador. Okay, so this is Danny Trejo's.
Okay.
Dip it.
Unctuous. Maybe a little salty. Yeah.
Stop. We just stop.
No, it's good. It's actually kind of mild on the...
And I'm actually using the recipe calls for kosher salt. Again, I'm calling an audible, and I'm using smoked salt. This is actually smoked alderwood salt.
Woo! He kicked it up a notch
Oh,
there.
there we go. There we go. Giddy up! Giddy up!
Make us wings!
More of that, please.
More
of that. More wings, my
please.
girl.
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay, so we've got the dip is done.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
And
Let's
then-
get a plate so we can put the wings.
Well,
on
no, I
something.
need a bowl because then I have to sauce and toss.
Oh, what do
Yeah.
you sauce them with?
In a small bowl, whisk together melted butter and the hot sauce.
Oh, that's right. How much
So-
butter do you need?
So, I need a half a stick.
Half a stick.
So it
There's
probably
half a stick in the
yeah.
fridge.
He said whisk together the melted butter. So I got to melt this.
So what, are we going to mix these two?
Yes, we are.
So we
Yes,
went
we
to our local barbecue supply place. It doesn't. You
For
don't,
hot sauce.
For hot sauce, they do wood chips and all that sort of stuff. They have a great amount of sauces. But this one, which they were going out of and they were no longer carrying, which is a shame because I think it's really good. It's called Southern Belle's Gourmet Barbecue. So we've got her hot and sassy peach, and we have her Ms. Mango. Now both like peaches and mango.
Right. So here's the thing. We went with this as the hot sauce because in the saucing of the wings, he says 2 tablespoons of hot sauce such as Trejo's, Tapatito, or Cholula. And we were like, okay, you know what? Let's go for heat, but let's mix it up. Let's try something different.
I don't
So
like
we-
just heat.
Yeah,
I like
so
fruity. I like fruity.
So we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna do some sweet as well as hot. But I want to also, yo, Chavez in the house. How you
Look
doing,
at that board,
Chavez? How you doing, Chavez?
Good. Have you got an air fryer, Chavez?
Yeah. Do you have an air fryer, Chavez? Because we got an air fryer, and
He's
we are
got a
loving
name.
it so far.
We cooked some egg rolls with him yesterday, and now we're cooking wings. He's got 8 minutes on the clock, and then we're going to heat him up to 400 for I just think like 3 minutes probably at
3
400
minutes?
because
Fair enough.
they're looking pretty good.
But the first thing I want to do is I want to try this hot and sassy peach. So
Okay.
let's just see how much heat we're dealing with here.
Might have wanted to go with a smaller amount if you wanted to find out how hot it is.
Ooh. It's like the ancho.
I'll use the other clean finger.
It's like the ancho chili. The burn kicks in at the very end and it lingers.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
She's such a wuss, chap. She's
So
such
that's
a
good.
wuss.
If you had that with the blue cheese.
Let's try.
Oh, a little bit. Oh,
Try it a little bit.
I'm going to stick my face in sour.
Hey, tighty, 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 lighty, tighty, tiddly, tie, piddly, poo. Well, this one's the mango. Oh, yeah, if we combine these two. Here. Try that one. There's no heat.
Are you boiling something? Oh, you're melting butter.
I'm melting the butter.
How long have we got, Bill? Bill says 7 minutes.
Would you mind cleaning up that bowl so I can have a place to toss the wings when it's time for tossing?
Indeed.
But yeah, everybody, we are raising money today for the good folks at No Kid Hungry. Delzak is he's the guy in charge of the streaming initiatives over at No Kid Hungry. He's good people. His name's Will. So the butter is now melted. So whenever you're ready.
Just rinse this off a little bit.
And
I can't remember what I put in it. I don't want to make it salmonella.
sweet and spicy is the best. I think so too. I think
like
so
sweet
too.
and spicy.
So whatever sauce is that Snoop is going to be bringing, we're going to be comparing the two. You want to use that? All right. So
clean one.
they call for melted butter and hot sauce, 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to do, just for a little more flavor, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons from each. Well, no,
No.
I'll do a tablespoon from one, a tablespoon from another.
No, you're not going to.
She doesn't like it when I do that. She doesn't like it when I experiment like that.
I always think that my way of thinking is you do it the way the recipe intends, and then you tweak it. I'm using a tea towel from my hometown. Hobbiton, represent!
Visit lovely Hobbiton.
Yeah. How long, Bill? Bill says 5 minutes.
Okay, so 2 tablespoons of the hot sauce.
Yeah.
So that's 2 tablespoons. That's a 2 tablespoon of Ms. Mango and hot and sassy. And then we take the melted butter.
Pour that in there.
And that is 4 tablespoons, or at least half a stick of butter. We throw this in here as well. And then we whisk that together. Would you mind getting me a fork?
No, don't put that in there.
What?
Just put it on this. What do you want? Fork.
A fork, so I can whisk it together.
We also have a whisker. We have things. I'm just dying to see what Bill is going to tell us. 4 minutes. That's what Bill says. My mother, remember how much she loves her...
Oh, right. Yeah,
My mum has she's had an air fryer for a long time. I think she was probably like a cutting-edge air fryer person. But hers is like even bigger. It's like twice the size of Bill's.
Now, you see, Will's got my back.
Where's
Will
my back?
says, for my 3 years of culinary school, 2 on-the-job experience, experimentation is the key to being a good chef.
It is, but
So suck it, nerd.
from the recipe book, I like to try it once, and then I can change it. If you haven't tried it first, you can't know whether it's
as our daughter would say, try it and like it. Try it.
I don't know if she
and
would
like
say
it.
that. Don't know if she would.
Look, don't brown nose to her, Will. Don't pander to her. She doesn't need that. She gets plenty from me. All right. She doesn't need that. All right.
Take this away.
So as you can see, this is what we're tossing the wings in right here, which is again 2 tablespoons of any hot sauce you want. So we're going with a combination of hot and sweet. We've got a teaspoon of Ms. Mango, and then we have a
Hey now.
and then we have the hot and sassy peach.
It's very sassy.
It's extremely sassy, apparently. And he basically says, as soon as the wings come out of the oven, pour the spicy butter sauce over them and toss to coat. Serve with the blue cheese dip, which we just put in the... oh, no, the blue cheese dip is over there. So
It's right there.
We should probably put this in the refrigerator.
Yeah. Put that in the refrigerator. I'm going to put the peach sauces in there as well. So we're going to take these out in a couple of minutes.
And then we're going to put in yours.
No. We're going to give these 3 more minutes on 400 degrees Fahrenheit just to make them nice and crispy. I don't think we turn them, so that'll be fine.
No, we just leave
In fact, should we leave them just in there and not even look at them?
Not even
look at them.
In the words of Anthony Bourdain,
Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Don't even think about it. Just walk away from it.
Well, that's for steak. I find this whole device fascinating.
This is a game changer right here.
Now, it does say you can make cakes and various other things in there, but I'm not sure if I'll do that.
From my 3 years on the job experience in community management, brown nosing is the key to success. Thank you, Will.
You'll go far, Will.
You're gonna go far in life, Will. There's a reason I'm still job hunting.
But he is married, so
There's that.
you got that bit.
Got that right.
1 minute,
1 minute.
and then we just got to go 3. Then
So, if you're curious, these are the
they're going in
the
next.
next wings going in. These are the wings from Snoop Dogg. You'll notice they're breaded. So it's gonna be interesting to see how different these react to Bill Nye the Fryer guy.
We'll have to see how that goes.
I know. I was very late to the party with Anthony Bourdain. That guy was, and they're kind of tweaking with Gordon Ramsay to make him the new Bourdain, which is actually kind of cool because in Anthony Bourdain's first ever show,
That's
Cook
right.
Abroad,
He went to.
he goes to England and he basically interviews this young, fresh-faced Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay looks like he's 10.
He still had a couple of Michelin stars though.
Yeah,
He was,
yeah,
10, he was
yeah.
a 10-year-old with Michelin stars.
What did the girl in Tasmania said to him? He said, slow the f- down. I'm an old man. She went, an old man with 3 Michelin stars, and he did this. He just went. Fair cop.
Okay, so now we're just gonna.
All right.
I'm gonna give him 3 minutes on 400.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go to
Gonna
temperature.
cramp it up to 400, and we're just gonna give him
3
3
minutes.
minutes. I think 3 will be fine. Let's go again. Okay. So that should be the last 3 minutes. Then have we got a plate to put them on? How
Well, we got to put them in here.
they gotta go in there.
And then I'm going to toss them.
and then they go on a plate.
Right, and then after I toss them, you're going to go ahead and put those in. While I toss, you put.
Yeah,
put those
I will have to clean the inside of Bill Nye the Fryer Guy because just in case. Well, it depends on how dirty he comes in. I'm going to spray him again with canola oil.
Will just went. That beeping noise confused me. I thought my air fryer was going off. No, our air fryer is
What
going
kind of
off.
brand of air fryer have
We
you
should
got?
watch Gordon Ramsay's Hot Ones episode.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's funny watching him eat spicy food because Bourdain loved spicy food.
Yeah.
But you can tell Ramsay's, he's like us.
He's not quite. He's probably a little bit more into it, but yeah.
But I still remember one of the best lines. But the problem with Gordon Ramsay is that I shouldn't say it's a problem. It's just something you got to understand about Gordon Ramsay. He says shit that just throws you for a loop. I think
as hot as a.
No, he said, I'm sweating harder than a nun than a nun watching porn. And I was like, what did he say? We backed it up. We backed it up like 3 or 4 times, and I said, we need to isolate that for our show.
Yeah. The smell is really nice.
Yeah.
I'm smelling baked chicken wings.
Yep.
Which is good because that's what we put in there.
That's what we put in there.
If we
If we smelled salmon, there'd be a problem.
I'll be like, what?
You'd be like, oh, who ordered the extra salmonella dressing? And
I don't think that's why it's called salmonella.
No,
Maybe
I don't
it
think
is.
so.
I don't know.
Sam is not invited to this party.
No, he is not. That's why we wash everything down.
I'm just gonna
Wipe
turn
it
down.
down,
I'm gonna turn down the
spray it.
gain. I'm gonna turn down the gain on this because I'm just worried that
We're boosting. We're getting a
we
little.
might be peaking just a little.
Well, so's Bill. Bill says, 2 minutos. 2 minutos para la comida.
Somebody's bragging because they're learning because they're learning they're teaching themselves Spanish. Comes out as bacon when done.
That would be very odd, wouldn't it? Okay, so when this comes out, I'm going to take this.
He does it all. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. All
What's
right.
chicken wing? What's chicken wings in Espanol?
I would say it's
I know it's pollo, but
Alexa. What is I can't tell if we're peaking or not. Hold on a minute.
I don't know. She's
Let's Say by Yui is a song on February 22nd, 2006. Whose album is from
she makes a
Yui by
funny
Yui.
kitchen companion. She
Okay,
does.
that was the right way. That was the right way.
Streams on Amazon Music.
Alexa off. Alexa, what is wings in Spanish? Alexa, what is wings in Spanish?
Wings in Spanish is alas.
Alas de pollo.
Alias de pollo.
Alias de pollo.
I'm watching the numbers now. Look, it's got like a Logan's Run.
I was actually thinking it was more like a Cylon, but it's one of those.
It's the Cylon that's
And
about
this
to
is a
deliver
riveting
chicken.
stream. You got to admit, the two white people doing this.
Woo! Like Fall Guys.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, come to me, sweet mistress of love. I know.
Ooh!
Oh my God.
Now you're gonna
All right.
take them out of there.
Yep, and put them in here. Just so you all know what these puppies look like.
Are they nice and crispy?
They are nice and crispy. Look at those. Look at those.
Look at that.
And we're just gonna throw these puppies in here. Oh, they're nice and crispy.
Yeah, I think that was a good amount of time. I'm gonna do the same with.
Ow!
Ow!
Woohoo!
That's hot.
And they're hot. They hot.
They hot.
They hot.
I can put them up one at a time. Show some respect.
No, I gotta get you to clean this out. All right.
Well, I
So
gotta let it cool off just
that's
a
another one
fraction.
right there. That's how it looks right there. All right. And now I'm just gonna stir these suckers up in here. Oh, you're all right over there?
Oh yeah, there was actually a little bit of fat in the bottom. It's interesting.
Really? Really?
Yeah, just a little bit, not a lot. Not too bad.
And you see what I'm doing here is that when you're tossing tossing your meat, giggity. The first thing you want to do is just basically stir them around, and if you think you want more sauce, then just go on ahead and just make more sauce. Make more sauce and then toss it in there. But you want
What are you doing? Burning yourself?
I'm burning myself. It's Burning Man, honey. And
Maluchin?
Yep. These got a little sting to
Watch
them.
out, this is like. Just letting that cool off a little bit.
But yeah. The nice thing is though is that with these wings, I mean I've got
These
like
wings?
these wings. Ooh. Oh my God. Smell this.
Oi! Can you pass me a glove?
I certainly can.
Gracias.
There you go. De nada. So yeah, so really the amount of sauce here for what we said we had a dozen wings in here?
We had a dozen wings to start off with. No, we had half a dozen, and then we made it into a dozen, cutting them into flats and.
The flats and drumettes.
Yeah.
But really the amount of sauce that I put in here perfectly coats these this dozen wings. So that's how they look right now. Now these are Trejo's wings. These are Danny Trejo's wings. Thought it was an air fryer, not a toaster. Ash and Oren have joined me and say hi. Hey, Ash, Oren, how are you? Now, if you two are going to school, wear your masks. Don't care what any of the other kids say. Wear your masks. And if your mom and dad tell you to do something, it's okay to let it slide now and then. But on occasion, yes, listen to them. Give them the respect that they are due. All right. Don't let your dad fool you. He's way cooler than me. All right.
How bizarre!
How bizarre! How bizarre! I just want to stick my face in here. Just.
Okay, time for
Now it's time for Snoop.
Snoop.
All right. So we're gonna set these aside and let these cool. But one last look. Those are Trejo's, and we're gonna go on ahead and put those. Oh, yep.
There we go. It's all right now. Just didn't want to burn you on.
No, I hear you.
On the sweat. That would be the next great Twitch
Yeah.
thing.
Let's go on ahead and let's plate these.
Plate those up. Now the next thing is we're gonna cook these wings. Jeez Louise.
They look bloody awful.
They look terrible. I don't think anybody should have any. I just want to.
They pop against the plate.
It's hard not to,
Dig in now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to.
I hate being a. Well, we are going to try once these ones are done. We're going to try a wing each.
Yep.
So that we can have a little.
Well, we also want to let them cool
test.
a bit too. We want to let them cool.
Yeah. And the nice thing about wings is you can eat them cold.
Yeah.
I mean that's fine.
Wow.
Okay. So you want to put
those look stunning.
Let's put them on the top.
Hang on. I got it.
Yeah, put them there. It's cool, right?
Yep. Well, coolish.
Coolish. It's not hot. Okay, so let's put.
Will, I'm not gonna lie. Will. I'm really glad we're doing this for you guys. I really am glad we're doing it.
I don't know. We can do something.
We might. But remember, everybody. Just remember, everybody. We are doing this is a charity stream. And
hold on.
Yep. Okay. I'll wait.
Let me clear first.
Clear.
Right. Now go on. As you were.
I was just gonna say that not only are you gonna not only if you donate to No Kid Hungry, your donations will actually go to something not just for food for the kids, but also for something for you. At $5, we'll give you a free ebook. At $10, we give you a choice of 3 ebooks, and then at $25, we give you a choice of 3 physical books, like 3 books in print, and they're all autographed. We have an entire list of incentives, and you can actually see those. You'll be able to see those incentives somewhere. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Here you go.
Well planned, Mr. Morris.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
There you go. Oh, and if you donate all the way up to $50, you'll get a free audiobook. So these are just some of the things, some of the incentives that you have for giving money to No Kid Hungry. And here's the other thing too: the way we're looking at this is very pressure free, in that if we don't make the goal of $500, it's okay. We figure anything that we're doing on today, pardon the pun, it's gravy. Because we didn't plan on this being a charity donation stream, but we said,
We decided,
why not?
you know,
We said, let's do it.
It's about food.
It's about food. I've been talking to the folks at No Kid Hungry for doing this, so I said, let's do this.
Put this in here.
All right. So these are Snoop's wings.
Make sure you just didn't.
I didn't.
And it clicks.
Okay, now this time I get to play with it.
Okay.
All right, so I hit the power button.
Hit the power button. Now just give it 12 minutes.
Okay.
And
what about
then
the temperature?
360. Down, I think. Yeah. And then hit the power button again. Woo!
All right.
What a roll.
All right.
On a roll.
So that's what's happening here. $75. Oh, so $75 is 750 kids getting a meal when they otherwise might not be able to get one. Every dollar helps. So for every $1 you're feeding a kid. That's good to know. I wasn't sure I know the ratio had changed a lot because of COVID-19 and the demands of COVID-19. So that's good to know. So if you pledge $1, that's one kid fed. $5, 5 kids fed, and so on and so on and so on. So you have an idea of how this works. It's a fantastic cause. So and it's $1 10 meals for kids. Oh, I'm sorry, $75 is 750 kids, not 75 kids. Math is not my strong suit. That's why I'm a writer.
We're not here for T's mathematical skills.
No. It's strictly math is not a writer's skill. Math is someone else's skill, but it's not a writer's skill. Okay, so did we want to get started on the fries, or do you want to get started on the cookie dough?
The fries we are pretty easy, but we should make the.
When I make the cookie dough.
Yeah, we're not making cookie dough. We're making.
Well, we're making cookies.
Tell them what they're making. We're making.
All right.
We're making Snoops.
So.
Oh God, those wings look good.
Yeah. So Snoop, the first we did 2 recipes from Snoop's book. The first one we did was the filet mignon, which was absolutely out of this world. Then we made these, the Rolls-Royce PB chocolate chip cookies, which they are basically peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. And I can tell you right now, those cookies did not last long. And no.
Yeah, they said eat within 3 days. I think it was more like 3
3
hours.
hours. Yeah, it was something like that.
They went really quickly.
I'm right with you there on that one. This is Will. Sometimes I need to put on a calculator to make sure I'm getting the equivalency right. I mean, dang. But, it's math. Math is right. So, our daughter,
She's so much better at math.
she's so much better at math than we are. I think we're going to have her as one of her household chores, balance our checkbooks.
Yeah.
Those wings do look good.
Okay, let's just clean.
Remember St. Anthony.
Can
Just
you
walk
wipe
away
down
from it. You want to wipe
down
okay.
that a bit? Yeah.
All right.
Always proper food hygiene.
Okay, so Trejo is now off the book. We have made his wings. We've got the blue cheese
Put that
waiting,
away.
so we're all good. So what we're going to do in the time that we're waiting for Snoop's wings, and for the time that we're waiting for Snoop's wings to be done, we're going to go on ahead and we're going to make Snoop's peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, because immediately after this stream, or close to it, around 7, we're going to go live at 7:30, and we're going to do Philippa's Freaky Friday, where you see, instead of me gaming, you watch Pip game, and right now, this unassuming Kiwi is playing Ghost of Tsushima, and she is slaying it. She is absolutely killing it.
I'm just moving the chicken wings off the oven because I'm about to heat the oven up.
No problem.
So we're turning on the oven to 375.
Do you want me to get started on the dough, or what?
Well, honestly, this is a great recipe because it's super simple.
Okay.
So in this bowl, hold on, let me get this right.
So first off, what do you need? You need the chips.
Yeah, I've got everything out here, honey. I've got everything right there. So bring it across.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
So, okay. Right. Okay. In this bowl,
Yes.
I need.
What?
Bring that stuff over here.
Oh,
'cause
you
we're
just want me to
using
bring it all. Okay.
Yes. Bring it over there.
I thought you were going to call for it. So, okay.
Call for it. I summon thee.
Gondor calls for chips.
Oh, Gondor does not call for chips yet. Okay. So in this bowl tea, I want you to sift for me 1.5 cups of flour. Here's some flour. 1.5 cups.
1.5 cups of flour.
Here's a
1 cup only.
one ping only.
One ping
One and a ping and a half actually.
1 ping. So yeah, chat. Just last weekend, it was our movie night. We've been trying to educate our daughter on some of the movies that she may not know.
Oh, catfight.
And
catfight, sorry.
And last week, because my mom, when she was here, she had we had gotten from Apple Plus the movie Greyhound, which
Level.
which was actually really good. All right, so just sift this.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't call for sifting, but I always like to sift.
But it was really good. It was fantastic. But it was it turned out, and I didn't realize this about Greyhound. It's a U-boat, like a U-boat v Merchant Marines movie, and it was fantastic. It was really good. So since we were on a submarine kick, my daughter said, let's get The Hunt for Red October. So we watched The Hunt for Red October. I forgot how utterly badass The Hunt for Red October was.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Okay. So
I would
sifting.
like to have seen
Montana.
Montana. No, that's silly.
Silly.
Okay, what's next?
Into the same thing, put.
I'm not sifting that, am I?
You can sift this as well. Baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
1 teaspoon
1
only.
teaspoon only.
That's a teaspoon, not a tablespoon.
Where's the baking soda?
It's right in front of you, labeled
Baking soda?
baking soda.
Well, there it is. And remember, we're not using baking powder. We're using baking
This time we're using
soda.
baking soda. This is the stuff that's useful around the kitchen for scrubbing things, and it's an all-purpose creation. Okay.
All right, so we've sifted that.
And then into that you also put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
All right.
Just regular salt, because this is not any flavouring.
You don't want to throw in a smoked.
No, this is not the time to get fancy.
Not the time to get
sauce.
fancy schmancy. Just regular salt. All right.
Okay.
Next.
Into this other bowl.
Don't slip on your teeth.
Into this other bowl.
Why did his Russian accent sound so Scottish? It's because he's Lithuanian.
Where's the lid?
What do you mean, where's the lid? It's right here.
Thank you. Okay. So that's 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes until we have to flip.
We will park off their shores and listen to their rock and roll.
Okay, into this
While
other
we
bowl,
conduct missile drills.
we need 2 sticks of butter.
2 sticks only.
Is that a whole stick?
It's a whole stick.
Put that whole stick in there.
In here?
Yes.
Or in here?
In here. Here, so you have the dry ingredients, and then you're going to have the wet ingredients in this bowl. And this one is...
Hey, I think someone just shot a torpedo at us. Yeah, no shit, but we...
So this is
Scott
5.
Glenn, baby. He was awesome in that movie. Scott freaking Glenn.
So, okay, I need another 3 out of here. So that's 5. 5 plus 3 is 8.
1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.
Not helping. Yes.
Man, I tell you, Tim Curry is an utter badass, but man, he was such a nerd in that movie. He was such a dupe. He was such a dweeb in Hunt for Red October.
He was like, and the captain is...
And he was like, I haven't had food like this since Siberia. And what was he thinking? And then that's when Sam Neill, all cool, comes up and goes, we need those radioactive fallout reducts. And you should have the ones from the other day. Bye-bye. You can leave now, nerd. Nerd.
So where's a 1/2 cup? You got a 1/2 cup?
The cup you just set down was a 1/2 cup.
Is it?
It's a 1/2 cup.
That's 1/3 of a cup, darling.
Well, hang on. There's the full cup. You want the half cup? All right. That was the half cup.
Yeah.
It's on me.
So we're going to be using my second.
Not drug jet. I was like, damn it! Now I want to eat sushi and watch Red October.
That sounds like a good thing to do.
And what a soundtrack! Oh my god! Now I forgot this. Did you know the guy who directed what? The guy who directed The Hunt for Red October was also the guy who directed Die Hard and Predator. John McTiernan. He also directed a fantastic movie that doesn't get enough credit called The 13th Warrior. I love that movie.
Okay, so first we're going to pack this with brown sugar. Half a cup of brown sugar.
How come you dance so good?
In here. With the butter.
The butter.
The butter.
What you need.
Now with brown sugar you want to pack it in there.
They'll go through a man's bones like butter.
You know how difficult it is to concentrate on measurements when you're
You know what the term nemesis means?
I don't know, but you're going
I'm not going to say that
You're going awfully close to being my nemesis right now. And you need more than that. Getting awfully close, mate.
And this is why my wife doesn't do cooking streams with
Just
me.
saying. Should you like it on the counter? Or you... Come on. What are you doing? What are you
One ping only.
1.5 cup. God. Okay, half it. Okay. Now, I think you can manage this a little better. Please, God. Half a cup of white granulated sugar.
You know, with all the stuff that I've cooked on my stream, the way she's talking to me, you would think I'm like totes amateur at this. You know.
How many times have you baked? There's a difference between cooking and baking. Cooking, you can be a little bit more.
Bake off next time.
All right, I'll make it.
Bake off next time.
So half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of granulated sugar. Now I also need half a cup of creamy peanut butter. Since you're the peanut butter man, I'm going to leave you in charge of the peanut butter. Peanut butter.
I need some peanut butter. Beep, beep, beep. I hear you. We're getting there.
The beep
Soon.
beep's not yet.
The beep is coming.
Oh, okay. So we're going to use my second favourite friend, who's off stage right. You can't see him.
You can't see him. Actually, you can't see her.
I could bring her in.
Her name is Rosie.
I could bring her in.
Bring
I'll bring her in.
Bring her in.
She needs a little
Rosie,
time.
baby. Rosie.
She needs a little time in the spotlight.
Cooking. Yeah, as Steampunk Rick says, cooking is art, baking is science.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So this is my friend Rosie. She's a beautiful kitchen aid. Can they see?
She's a transformer.
Can they
is what
see?
she is.
She's so beautiful.
Okay, does this go in here? Does the peanut butter go in here?
Peanut butter goes in there. Rosie has done many a good service. She's as tough as they come. Gets the job done. Now, we're going to make a bit of noise here because...
KitchenAid. We get the job done.
Now, this is a mini KitchenAid. Mainly because we haven't got a lot of bench space. But, what we're going to do...
Not enough for it.
Yeah. We're going to do...
Hang on.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Sure?
That's fine.
All right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to deal with the wings, and we'll just put this on hold for a second.
That's good.
Okay, take that away.
Oh, peanut butter.
All right, we're just going to deal with the wings while we.
All right. While we mix.
No, we're not going to deal with the wings and mix because that seems a little.
That's
a little too much. Here, put the salt away.
This way lies madness.
This way lies madness. So let's check out these wings. Ooh, okay. Ooh.
Oh, hello.
They're starting to get their golden on. Where's the tongs?
The tongs are. Can I hang them up again? Nope. Hang on.
Yeah, you had some tongs.
I had some tongs. All right.
Oh, hold on! I got them. But you used them for the.
So it's interesting, chat.
No, watch those ones.
Okay.
Those ones you used for the.
It's interesting, chat, because the ones that I'm looking at from Snoop look a little more golden than
Yeah,
the ones
they're
from
more
Trejo.
your. Can I?
Yeah. Can you?
That's what they look like right now. There's still a little bit of white flour on them because that's because we haven't turned them. So let's hopefully just be. That's not the wrong. This is the wrong song for this moment.
What? Hang on a minute. You have not lived, chat. You have not lived until you have been in a convertible with my wife, with this blaring on the speakers, and you're speeding through the streets of Wellington, New Zealand.
On the wrong side of the road.
On the wrong side of the road. It's an experience. It's
You lived.
an experience.
You lived. What are you complaining about? I'm just being a little careful just not to lose all that nice breading that we took so much trouble to put on.
But you got to be more careful with these, I would imagine.
Yeah. I'm just going to...
Nothing I can do to help, I take it.
No, there is nothing you can do but offer moral support, as I
am with you. I am with you.
I am with you. I am with you, Padawan.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Tiki Tana is with you.
Okay, this is the last time we ever need to turn these, so it's not... Okay, they look nice on the other side, too.
The left side is the right side, and the right side is suicide. Well played. Well played there, Jedi. Well
Okay,
played.
now these
All right.
go back in for another...
It's another 10, right?
Stand around the back so I can...
No, actually, you stand in the back. I want to do the thing again.
Okay. Alright.
Ooh, boy, those smell good. All right. All right.
Okay, so now it's...
So again, it's
12 minutes for
it's the same thing. So 360, 12
10.
minutes,
Yeah, and go.
and then we go. All right.
And then we'll just give them another 3 minutes in the hot.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
So we're going to make a bit of noise now. So
Yep.
we've got all our butter and peanut butter and stuff in there.
And then we
So-
start. Yeah.
We have about 12 minutes to make this, which is just about the moment in time. So we're going to turn
Are we putting the?
I love my Rosie.
Are we putting the chips in first?
No, first we mix this up.
Then we put in the chips.
Medium speed.
Do you? We just got to ask. Do you deliver? And the egg does not have to go in there as well.
Not yet. No, the egg does not go in yet. So what we're
I
doing-
just asked these questions, chat, because I was kind of in the background when it was Pip and my mom making cookies. Here I am. I'm 51, and my mom was baking cookies with my wife. So
It's not the worst life in the world.
not the worst life, no.
I love this thing, man. I love. Have I mentioned I love my KitchenAid?
Oh, Dark Jedi basically said that was what our tour driver told us when we passed.
Have a sniff of that.
When they passed the
Check
shop.
and see if you've got COVID.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't have
You
COVID,
do
everybody.
not have the COVID.
I'm just fine. I'm just fine.
Okay, now turn that off. Now we crack the egg in there.
Okay, now we crack the egg in there.
And we also put in 1 teaspoon. No, not yet. Not yet. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I got the bourbon.
And what we
vanilla.
have is now this we are taking a liberty with. We're not using just regular vanilla. We're using Madagascar bourbon vanilla extract. And he said it was a teaspoon, right?
Yeah, I like to use the best teaspoon. With a little tea.
That's a half teaspoon. This is a full teaspoon.
Oh, I love that. Okay. We just get that a whack. Put it back in.
All right.
Turn it on a little bit.
Now, obviously,
Give her a little bit more?
Obviously, these cookies
Give it a
are
little
not.
bit
You know, I kept thinking these things were noisier.
It's actually not too
They're
bad.
actually not too bad. We're
Like, it's
actually
hard to
noisier
tell
than
whether
they are.
whether Rosie or Bill is louder, but she's doing a good job. Okay.
Steampunk Rick just said you are never too old to have someone bake you cookies ever.
Okay, so now what we're going to do...
I'm putting this back.
I'm going to turn this down a little bit. And now we're taking the dry ingredients over here, and we're just adding them a little bit at a time. And Rosie does her thing. You can... Actually, I should probably have used a spoon rather than that. It's a little too... That's a little too deep. So we just take it in, and I like to just, throw it in. Want to throw in a spoonful?
Okay.
I'm not sure what the actual mechanics of not dumping it all in at once are, but
Yeah, some margarine.
yeah. I I love cookies. I love these cookies. These are good cookies.
These are good cookies.
And with a bit of vanilla ice cream.
Oh. You might be seeing that tonight when we play Ghost of Tsushima.
You might have a...
Sorry, when she plays Ghost of Tsushima.
T will be in the background eating cookies and ice cream.
I will be in the...
Sipping on you.
Sipping on my cookies and milk. doesn't roll off the tongue the same way. Laid back.
Now, I should say I'm using the paddle attachment rather than... There are 3 attachments that come with it. You've got the dough hook, the paddle, and then you've got the whisk. The whisk is good for pavlovas, if you like making pavlovas.
Making a good pav.
And this is a good... Oh, this looks good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Even though I take up a little bit of it here. We'll just put that over there. Okay, no.
Should I open these yet?
No, not yet. Okay. So Rosie's job is almost done here.
Jedi claims that he has not heard either one of these.
Either one of what?
The machines on that
Oh,
mic.
really?
And that's a good mic, everybody. I'm using the Blue Yeti, and not the Yeti X, but the Yeti. And this is a good mic. This is a real good mic. That's Blue microphones, everybody. They do good stuff. They're like the pioneers.
So
They were doing stuff with USB mics back in the day in 2005 when I first started podcasting.
So my question
Pretty
is,
crazy.
when you were a little boy and your mum was making you cookies,
Yeah.
did you lick the...
Yep. Actually, Mom didn't like it when I did that.
No,
I'd have
well,
to sneak it.
theoretically, it's got raw egg in it,
Yeah.
so you're taking your chances on it a
Yeah.
bit. But hey, we were raised in the 70s, so
But yeah, we were drinking.
do what you want with that.
We were drinking out of the fire hose. We were drinking out of the hose. We were playing in the dirt.
So I'm just gonna. Oh, it's awful.
Oh God,
It tastes
it's
so
bloody
awful.
It's
I'm
terrible.
just getting the edges.
Absolutely gross, Chad. This is just nasty.
Drop it in the sink and you're done. I'm not a big peanut butter fan, but these are really good. Okay, so you want to show the... While I put Rosie back.
What was that?
While I put Rosie back, you can show the consistency of the current mixture.
This is the advantages of having Rosie. That's how
It's
solid.
simple.
That's how solid that mix is.
And now you put in the chocolate chips, which is 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate morsels. Now they're supposed to be morsels. We don't have morsels. We just have chips.
Just got chops.
But chips are fine.
Chops are fine. And we tend to go high test with our.
Yeah, don't stint on the quality of your chocolate.
Yeah, don't do the store brands. Go all in.
Ghirardelli's the best.
Ghirardelli's the best, but if you can't get Ghirardelli, ain't nothing wrong with Godiva. Ain't nothing wrong with Godiva. So 2 cups, which is nearly the bag. So guess what?
I just throw that just in there. Yeah. Why not? Go hot. Go all in. Just stir those in there.
Ooh, open up.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Now this recipe does make 3 dozen cookies. And
So you're gonna have to come out. You have to come out. Will, you're in the area. You got no excuse.
come around
Get in the
this-
car. Wear your mask. Just knock 3 times at the door. We'll just give you a bag of cookies to go. How about that?
Well, we can sit out the back and eat cookies in socially.
Sipping on our gin and juice.
I'm sorry, when Snoop is around, it does kind of come out like that.
Laid back.
Okay, since we've got a bit of minutes, we can get them on the cookie sheets.
Oh, okay, great.
We've got a couple of cookie sheets here. These are both non-stick.
And this is heating up, right?
The oven should be at temperature by now. Put all those things in the sink. We're done with the mostly of the cooking, measuring aspects of things.
So we won't need these for. Well, we'll need those for fishing.
Yeah,
out
yeah, we'll leave those out.
The measuring cups are done, correct?
Now it says, using a tablespoon, drop rounded dough portions onto the prepared baking sheets 2 inches apart. But if they come together, they come together, right? Do you want to help me with this?
Yeah, I can.
Yes. Now, I'm not a huge cookie aficionado, but I know what I like. I like a big cookie.
I like big
cookies.
I cannot lie.
Yeah, shift that across and get me in the middle.
All right.
And we can do this together.
I'll go.
You get a spoon, and you get a spoon, and you get a spoon. So
You
yeah,
get a
this
spoon.
made quite a bit of cookies that last time I made it. Actually, put that there. Stack. So what is everybody, does anybody have a favourite cookie recipe? What's your favourite cookie? Because I know Americans, they love them, their cookies. This cookie treat has little
It's got like trainer wheels.
it got trainer wheels on it, so you know how much cookie to put in there.
I won't lie, chat. I'm not used to doing cookies. I can't remember the last time I actually did like cookies from scratch. So
I mean, this isn't very difficult.
no, it's not.
It's not difficult at all. And you get
The problem is,
and you get cookies.
plus you get cookies. This would be great to do. Like, Will, I know that sometimes they.
You should reach
They'll
out
do-
to Snoop and ask him if he'd come on and do
there
this
you go.
for you.
But I was thinking, Will, that you've got. We sometimes. You said that sometimes No Kid Hungry goes into the schools and actually does presentations and things like
this
that.
would be a good one to do.
This would be a fun one to do.
It's literally 2 bowls.
Yeah,
And cookies, man. Kids love cookies. I mean, who doesn't love cookies?
cookies for the school.
Cookies for schools?
Okay, I got 9.
You got...
I got 9 on the
Okay.
plate.
You can always... No, that looks about right. I got another 3 in me here.
All right. So, should I just go on ahead and pop these in the
No.
oven?
No.
All right.
Now, Snoop has a particular way of doing his cookies.
That's true. He does.
And I kind of like it because he does a thing where he switches his...
Yeah.
He does a 2-level job, and then he... I'm going to make some of these a little bit
And the
bigger.
reason why, reading Snoop talk about this is just kind of surreal. But
Do you want to make any of those bigger?
Yeah.
Feel free.
because they need to be bigger.
Oh, here's a little one. I got a little one. I got a little boy.
But the reason why is because of the way the heat is managed inside your oven. So what you want to do is when you're making cookies, and this goes back to what Rick said with the baking being a science, you want to change the way that they're sitting, like you take the one that's on top and you take the one on the bottom and you just flip them, and then that way they're all getting the same kind of heat circulating around.
Okay, so give me that. Turn around and... We're grown adults. We'll take the chance.
That's right.
Okay, so one goes top, one goes bottom.
I'll take the bottom.
Well, they're going to change halfway through. Put that one on top. And then you say, Alexa, set a cookie timer.
For how long?
5 minutes.
Cookie timer. 5 minutes.
So when
Starting now.
And Will agrees. He says that would be a cool event with the ambassadors and friends.
Yeah, well, you should. I mean, Snoop and Danny Trejo, they've got grandkids. You know, they probably want to see.
Yeah, they would love to see that. And that's the thing I think we've been enjoying the most about these both of these cookbooks. Again, the recipes we're doing tonight, they're all coming from the 2 cookbooks you see in the left corner. And for those of you who are still with us after the raid or just hanging out with us, good evening. You're here for the great wing-off between Danny Trejo and Trejo's Tacos, and From Crook to Cook, Cooking with Snoop Dogg. So these cookbooks that you see in the upper left corner, these are where these recipes are coming from, and they got they're not just cookbooks, but they also have stories that Danny Trejo tells, that Snoop tells, and they're fantastic stories. They're beautifully put together books.
They are wonderful books. Okay. Now we want to give it 3 minutes at 400. And then we'll be
ready. Yeah.
We'll be ready to eat.
Well, mine will. Yours still
That's
still,
true.
still need to cool.
I just covered
But
your
we can,
face.
yeah. So we don't need this anymore, do we?
Yes, we do, because then that's going to come out.
Oh, right.
So it's a little bit of a
Man, look at those. That's Danny Trejo right there. Maybe we can get Snoop or Danny to come hang out with the ambassadors while they're at the schools. Oh, you have no idea how hard. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Snoop, I could probably have some fun with.
Trejo.
Trejo, I'm gonna nerd out so damn hard. I have been a fan of Danny Trejo ever since I first saw him in the movie Heat, and there are a lot of reasons to like the movie Heat. First off, one, directed by Michael Mann, same guy who created Miami Vice. Secondly,
We're clearing the
yeah,
decks.
you bet. Second, not only is Danny Trejo in that movie, Dennis Haysbert, a.k.a. the President of the United States in the first early seasons of 24, and also now known as the voice of Allstate Driver Safe 40%. That's Dennis Haber. He's in that movie. And then of course there's the over the top reason is that incredible scene in the cafe between Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. First time they've ever been on screen before. And you see that, and this is the actor in me coming out. You see Pacino at one end, right? And Pacino's just doing I had this dream about the 8 ball. They got the 8 ball eyes, and, and he's got that manic energy. And then the camera cuts over to De Niro, and De Niro's just like this.
They've got different energies. Those
different
two.
energies, but it's still there. And
they're both intense.
And it's funny because when Martin Scorsese was shooting the picture The Irishman, he said who should, he was trying to figure out who he was going to cast as Jimmy Hoffa, and De Niro said, well, you should give Al Pacino a call. And he goes, Scorsese goes, I've never worked with him. He goes, he said, Monty, you're going to love Al. You're going to love him. You're going to love him. And they apparently got on like a house on fire. So, but I'm just going to give you fair warning. If we get an event with Danny Trejo, I'm going to work real hard not to nerd out. I'm going to work real hard. I may work real hard and fail, but at least it'll be coming.
They're both grandfathers, I think. So,
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. So I'm T. You can call me T. You can call me T-Monster. You can call me Twitch Dad. That way there's my better half. That's my wife Pip. You can call her Pip. You can call her Philippa, or you can call her Twitch Mom. And we've been having. I want to say that probably the best things to come out of COVID-19 for the two of us. One, we have upped our cooking game immensely, thanks to these cookbooks. Second thing is, I don't think anybody who has been to our house before is ever going to recognize it. With all the DIY that we've done. And
it's a trying time for many people, and it's a trying time for us, but...
Oh, Jedi was like, call her Shark Mama.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's see what these bad boys look like.
Oh, in my chair. Wow.
Sizzling like, careful of the edge of that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do those get like any sauce or anything, or are they just?
I don't know. Let's put them on a plate and I'll investigate.
All right.
Alexa off. While you're doing that, I'm swapping the cookies.
So I'm just gonna take these out.
One problem. Okay.
Just speak my name, now they whisper it. This was my favorite song that she did for the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
This was my favorite one.
Okay.
Yellow
Cookies
flicker.
are flipped.
Okay, so these are what Snoop's wings looks like. Wow.
Alexa, set a cookie timer.
For how long?
5 minutes.
So what you did was you just basically switched
I just basically switched them from...
Timer. 5 minutes. Starting now.
So you just took the two sheets. This is what Snoop recommends with these cookies, is that mine are on the bottom, Pip's are on the tops, and then she just flipped the two.
Yeah,
so
that's
now
just to get
mine's on top.
evenness of cooking.
Yeah.
So how do they... Let me take this out of the way.
This is the way they look.
I'm interested to see how much fat... about the same. About the same amount of fat came out of them.
So there you go. There you go.
Quick!
Yeah. Get a picture.
Insta.
Instagram that. And then here is the... We might have to skip this song.
Okay, skip this song.
Too many dicks on the dance floor. Too many dicks.
I don't have to repeat it. Okay. T didn't think too clear. This is so good. I'm doing it from like 2 different angles. Like, your hand got in there.
What? Well, hang on.
Get your hand out of there. I'll do it from the other angle. Oh, work for me. Now give me koi. Give me.
More of that, please. More of that, my girl.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa. That looked bloody awful. Oh my god.
Could be the most photographed wings in history.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
How are we doing this?
didn't we want to get our daughter involved? If she wants.
If she wants to, you want to
Yeah.
go and find out?
Let me go find out.
I mean, she's going to have any anyway, but if she wants to be involved in the taste testing,
That's right.
then we shall see. I'm pretty pleased. I mean, pretty pleased how this has turned out. I'm just going to unplug the Bill Nye, the fry guy, and they look different. This one's definitely darker. It's all about the ingredients, I guess. But this looks like a more traditional, I would say, maybe a more southern thing. Was the answer yes or no?
She said sure.
All right, that means we have to wait for it. Okay,
We
let's
do.
just get some. I'm gonna get a little there. I'm gonna get a little of that there.
Yeah.
Get a little of that there. The official testing. I'm pretty impressed at the looks of them.
The looks of them, they look really good.
Yeah.
They
You
look
get a
really
little, Is there
solid.
a little bowl in there for wing? For
Oh, for bones?
actually,
No,
I'll
it's
just grab-
actually
I'll just
there.
grab one from here for bones.
And you know, I was actually expecting more of a mess.
Not too much.
It's actually not too
We've got a
bad.
little bit in the sink,
So,
but that's
so
about
Twitch
it.
daughter is on her way.
Hi.
Okay, so just so you know, these have just come out,
So they're probably the hottest. So we should
but
probably start with
these
it.
are pretty
Okay.
cool. And this is a blue cheese dip if you want to use
So
that.
this is Danny Trejo's.
Did
This
you-
is Snoop Dogg's.
Yeah. Now here's what we're gonna recommend. Try them without sauce
Okay.
first.
And then
Do you want ranch instead of blue cheese?
No, I'll leave blue cheese.
Alright.
Okay.
the blue cheese is actually
Well,
pretty
I'm gonna
mild.
step
Can
back.
I
and
eat
we're-
these? Can I eat
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna have a flat myself. There's a bowl for bones right there.
So be honest. What do you think of those?
It's good.
Ooh.
I honestly expected more spice, not gonna lie.
It's
Okay.
got a little kick to it. Oh yeah.
So how does it taste with the blue cheese dip?
Whoa. Hey now. You must take heat more than me.
Still stay tasty.
All right.
Do you make it?
That's part of the recipe. Yep.
That's good.
All right. So let me try. I'm gonna try one of the flats as well because I love the flats. Yeah.
In that case, I'm eating a drumette.
Oh, in my ear. Oh god.
Really good.
Yeah.
They got a nice.
Nice little sting to it.
Yeah.
Nice little sting. Wow. Okay. These do not suck, chat.
Yeah.
These do not suck.
Not bad.
Okay. Now, those are the Snoop Dogg wings.
Uh-huh.
They're not. They shouldn't be too hot.
They should have cooled off by now.
They're a little hot.
Oh, huh? Okay.
I'm
These
getting
are
the
more
flaky
like-
bits off.
Yes, these are a bit more of a traditional. Southern.
Now these, I can't bite into these
They're
yet.
too hot.
Are they too hot?
I dropped it, but I can still hold it.
Okay.
Yeah, they are a little hot.
Oop.
We've got cookies in the oven too.
Yep.
Yum.
Oop.
Wow.
Yeah, they're a little hot.
I'll take a drumette.
Yeah.
What flavor are these supposed to be?
These are just fried chicken wings. They have a little bit of the barbecue.
Your cookie timer is done.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Alexa, off. That is a hard call. That's a real hard call. Because the brining really makes
takes it up
makes
another notch.
they're very succulent, but they're also crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a hard one.
Holy shit!
these look absolutely grotesque, chat.
They're huge!
These
No, they got a little
look
big there.
terrible.
I think we might.
These look terrible, chat. Watch your head. All right. Ooh, watch out! Oh,
Oh, the other ones.
these aren't cookies so much as they're a cookie sheet.
It's cookie loaf.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Snoop needs a little bit more on his
we need bigger.
on his
We need bigger.
sheets. We needed another sheet. I think 3 sheets will be
Yeah.
enough. Ah.
That is a really hard call.
They're a different style, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
I was
has,
gonna say
one
the
has
same
got
thing.
the a nice heat to it.
This is just good.
This is just
This,
a
this,
sort of
this
a-
is just a straight up.
I haven't tried it with blue cheese yet.
This is a good straight up fried chicken, but it's fried chicken wings.
Yeah.
Mm.
I prefer wet wings over dry wings, so I'm gonna have to go with this one.
Oh.
Ooh.
How about you, T?
If you were to say, if you were to tell me, pick one over the other. It's like trying
If
to.
these
pick-
were at a table and you went to a party,
Oh wow. See, here's the thing. I like the breading. I like the. I like the I like the heat and the taste of these. Mm-hmm. The breading on that is fantastic.
here's my question.
Yeah.
What happens if you took the spices that were in that and put them in the breading on this? Would that make the perfect wing?
These questions are more. Ooh. That dip though.
The dip is
That
amazing.
dip though.
The dip is pretty amazing.
Well, I think one thing this wing off has shown. Trejo again. He's batting 1,000.
Yeah. He does not suck.
No,
He does not suck at this.
but neither does
Neither is
neither does Snoop. Neither does Snoop.
Snoop is coming from a different tradition.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of southern cooking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yes.
that spices is really nice.
But the brining and the overall breading of this chat is really nice. Really nice. I want to try a flat now. And I want to try the flat. Let's try Snoop's.
You know what? That dressing goes great with either of them.
All right, Jack.
That dressing is really good.
The dressing.
Goodbye, Delzac.
Ah,
Oh. Got to pop out, get some work done. No, it was our trust me, pleasure was all ours. Will, thank you very much.
yes.
Look, if you guys have a stream ambassador event or something, and you want us to do these like live, Pip and I will bring the recipe books and Bill Nye the Fryer guy with us. And then if you bring your Bob the Fryer, you can go on ahead and we can have it just a constant
Yeah. That would
outpouring
be
of
wings.
oh man, these really turned out.
You know, in New Zealand they have a saying. You know,
Are we ever gonna eat out again?
no, that's not the same. You know, at the end of a rugby game, they go, "Well, rugby was the winner at the end of the day."
Yeah.
So I think I would say at the end of the day, cuisine was the winner at the end of the day.
Yeah, food was at the end of the day. Man. I honestly thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to be a closer tie than this. I thought we were going to have at least one clear winner, but the thing is, even Snoop Dogg's breading,
yeah.
the way you treated those.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something quick, Danny Trejo's is definitely you just need wings and
Yeah, go for it.
what was it? Half an hour or so in the air fryer.
Yeah. But
If you've got a bit more time, maybe if you're having a game day or whatever,
yeah.
then brining your wings.
If we had a clear winner of any of this wing off,
Yeah.
I would say it's this.
Yeah.
It's the blue cheese. It's the blue cheese dip. Blue cheese dip is astounding.
So that has mayo, blue
We
cheese.
totally have some things planned for culinary streams around Thanksgiving. I'm excited to share more details when we get things set in stone. Woo. Dark Jedi just said, I call leftovers.
I don't think there's gonna be any leftovers.
I'll be surprised if we have any for Ghost of Tsushima. We'll probably have some cookies out. We'll probably have
Something's
some cookies out.
cooking in the kitchen tonight.
Yeah, hang on a minute. So this right here, this is a group called
That thing, look.
Fat Freddy's Drop.
There is something cooking.
There is something cooking. Wings.
And our new best friend, Bill Nye the Fryer guy.
Bill Nye the Fryer guy. It is so hard to pick one that I like the most.
I know, you just have to keep eating them until you find out. I don't know if you can.
You can always tell when Twitch daughter really digs the food.
Silence.
And seriously, that was almost a fear I had with the shrimp. I didn't think you would like the shrimp.
I loved it.
Yeah. Don't worry, because guess what? We're having it again next week. We're having it again this week.
I liked shellfish, seafood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know that. For those of you in the Virginia area, better batten down the hatches.
Looks like it's
Going to be coming down hard. Now it does feel like there's a little bit of a
There is.
peppery.
I might put a little bit more. Well, I don't think I put enough pepper in them. So I would definitely put a little bit more pepper in. And probably a little bit more, I would probably put a little more of the crushed chips in there.
Told you.
A little bit more.
Told you.
But you have to try it once, I think, to...
That's okay. I'll wait for another batch.
Well, now that you know how to make them,
yeah, I mean,
those were definitely the simplest.
yeah, these
to
were
make.
definitely the simplest to make. And really, what I think is the fun bit, and I think this is where Trejo lets you have some fun. He's like, okay, you can use any hot sauce you want.
We used a mango, and then we mixed it with a peach.
A hot beef.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's what we got from
Yeah.
our friends at Dizzy Pig.
Mango. Ms. Mango was one.
The other one was...
Was called hot and sassy peach.
I need to watch like a video on how to eat wings. You know, there's some people are like just able to like slide them in, like take all the meat off. I feel like I'm pecking at them like a bird. Mini Tyrannosaurus wings are delicious. But the air fryer did a good job.
Yes.
Because as much as I love like fried,
hands.
as much as I like fried food, it can get like super greasy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And sometimes too greasy for your stomach. Like the time we went to Chicago.
Yeah. Don't mind me, Chad. I'm having a peanut butter and chocolate chip cookie right now.
Oh, what?
Mm.
You moved on so quickly. So I think, what are we going to call the winner?
Honestly, the blue
I'm
cheese
pointing
dip.
at it. I have it in my mouth.
So,
The winner got into the belly.
yeah.
I mean, really, it's. That
And
just turned out so much better.
we've never really done wings before.
No.
We've never cooked wings
Well-
before.
Because we always thought.
I'm sneaky. I don't care.
We always thought.
Ah! Karma.
Got you.
We always thought wings would be messier because you'd have to fry them.
Yeah.
And with Bill Nye the Fryer guy, that really has changed things.
I'm gonna wash my face and hands now. Let's eat a cookie.
Well, I think Bill is welcome to the family.
Seeing Forgiven? I want to make sure I'm getting that right. Seeing Forgiven. Try it the first time, tweak it the second. That's true. That's true.
That's my thought.
But honestly,
I want cookie.
well, I cut a couple of them free over there for that one there, and
They're not gonna
or
be
you
hot.
can just use the spatula and just get that one out. They're fresh out of the oven, so they're going to be a little warm and a little gooey. Careful.
I know.
All right.
Ah, they're very gooey.
I told you.
I didn't think it would be that gooey.
I haven't had them.
You said gooey, Dad, but I didn't realize you meant gooey. I mean, but yeah, I mean.
I have to put them on the.
I don't care.
I have to put them on the rack to dry out a little bit.
We're parents of a teenager.
I don't care. Cookie.
Okay. Oh, Cindy. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, Cindy. Hotter the better. Wait, see, that's what I think. So
Step away from the
here's
cookie.
my here's my thought. If you want, all right. So let's seriously talk about this wing off.
Serious.
If you want-
This is the remains of. This is the sad remains of the wing off.
As you can see, the wings really sucked, chat. The wings were just terrible. But okay, so here's my thought. If you were to,
Oh my god.
if you wanted just a simple, if you didn't know,
If you came home one day and
No,
said,
no,
"Man, I just want wings."
more of the point. If you knew you were planning a big party, and
Yeah.
you didn't know people's spice range, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when you do Snoop's ones,
Yeah.
because Snoop's has very little heat. It's more of like a pepper kind of heat to it.
Yeah.
I didn't really taste anything. I thought it was kinda bland.
You could pepper it up a little bit. I mean, you could add things to the flour if you wanted to make it a little pepper.
And the other thing I would say too about Snoop's is,
Try everything on my fish.
no,
Do you trust us to tell you?
Yes.
yeah. But I would also say that I would also say that you would have you can have like a whole bunch of different sauces out, like like a spicy hot barbecue, a sweet barbecue, and then just like a mustard barbecue. And then Snoop's wings would easily adapt to those. Trejo's would not. But if you knew, like what Pip said, if you got one of these bad boy fryers, which
I think these came out a little too soft.
how much did that fryer?
I think it was like $80.
That's a great investment.
You can get them smaller. Like if you're one person, you could have a smaller one.
But
I know you've already had some.
yeah, I've already had some. Yeah. But if you know the heat level that you want to make, and that's where I think Trejo's is really good. Sorry, everybody. Because Trejo says, okay, you've got. This is how you make the wings. When you toast them, though, you use butter and hot sauce. He doesn't specify which hot sauce, though. So you can really, like we did, create your own. And just for anybody coming in late, the hot sauce that we went with, because Trejo recommends 3 different ones. One of them he recommends is his own, of course. But what we did was we combined 2 barbecue sauces. Hot and Sassy Peach and Ms. Mango. There were 2 tablespoons. So we did a tablespoon from the Sassy Peach, tablespoon from Ms. Mango. And this is Southern Belle's Gourmet Barbecue. But really, if you want to use Rufus Teague's hot sauce or hot barbecue sauce, if you want to use Rufus Teague's honey barbecue sauce, that's how
You can take the heat down.
yeah. You could take the heat down, or in the case of Dark Jedi, you can take the heat up. And
I'm not sure about the cookies. The cookies kind of failed a little bit on me. Last time they were a little bit thicker. They didn't spread out as much. I'm trying to figure out what I did differently.
I can tell you what I think you did differently. I think you didn't make them as big. Instead of
I used exactly the same number of trays.
Really? Mm-hmm. I still think you used smaller
They
dollops.
spread out a little bit further.
So what would cause that?
I'm not sure. They've spread out a little bit. I was just looking at maybe I didn't put enough flour in there, or but I put that amount of flour. They taste excellent. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the taste of them.
No.
And the nice thing about it, if you have a failed cookie batch, you get yourself some vanilla ice cream. Put some of that on top,
And there you go. Bob's your uncle.
which I was thinking I might do with some of this.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
You were asking me, though, the big winner. It's that blue cheese dip. You can make bad blue cheese dip.
That's really good.
That's really
It was
good.
mayo, sour cream,
It was mayo.
lemon juice.
Oh, Cindy said she's thinking flour too.
Yeah, I think I didn't. You did,
Quit.
you did put 1.5 cups in
Jedi
there.
just said, quit eating my... Oh, wait, what did you say?
1.5 cups, right?
No, we just put in 1 cup.
Ah, there you go.
Mystery solved.
Mystery solved. 1.5 cups.
1.5 cups. Yeah, you just
So
said
that
1
half cup. That half cup would have.
Yeah, that half cup would have sorted it out.
I think
Oh well, I guess we got to make these again.
they're super easy to make, and honestly, if you put in 1.5 cups of flour, they turn out just great.
Just a little gushier.
These ones are a little bit more spread out. But worst case, you just get yourself an airtight container, crumble the cookies in there, and then you got great topping for ice cream, or if you get the ice cream and you make it soft, and then you put the just saying.
Stop it.
But the taste of them is still the same, and it's delicious.
Yep.
I'm not a big peanut butter fan, but they're really good. And the sad remains of our.
We started.
I dibs on that one because I had more of the Snoop ones, so I want to finish off.
What were your thoughts? I mean.
I now want to put wings in the rotation.
Yep. Oh, you mean for us?
Yeah, for dinners.
All right, now, chat. You're serving.
A historic
You're
moment.
serving at witness. How would you rate these against Velocity? There's a place in our area called Velocity Wings.
You know, I like them better from the air fryer. They're not as greasy.
They're not as greasy. That's for definitely sure.
The thing with greasy foods is you eat it, and as you're eating it, you're like, "Oh, this is so good," and then afterwards, your
this
mouth.
is delicious. And then afterwards, you're like Jabba the Hutt. Das da puta solo.
So yeah, I'm sorry, our wing place is probably not going to get any more.
Well, it's not going to get as much business.
Oh.
Because the other thing too is that air fryer. I mean, if you think about it, that air fryer is the equivalent of what, 3 trips to Velocity for the 3 of us.
2.5, maybe. Yeah.
2.5, yeah. So we can either. So really, what we need to do is just figure out how to make different sauces.
Yeah. Well, I think we figured out how to make blue cheese.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite sauces, actually. I think I like it that so much nicer than ranch.
So again, I'm also thinking too that the one thing I do like Trejo's wings, and I feel like I'm being biased because I made Trejo's wings, and I'm partial to Trejo's book. One thing I like about Trejo's wings over, as much as I love the breading,
Yeah.
on Snoop's wings, I think I prefer my wings without breading.
Huh.
But it's also a mood thing as well. Sometimes I want something like.
Oh,
What's that?
thunder warning.
Ah,
We're about to get a storm moving in.
I'm about to get a store. I don't think about.
No, it's a tornado warning.
Oh, hello. Well, we got wings. So we're
Wow,
fine.
a severe thunderstorm located over Dulles Airport.
Well, that's in our area.
So we've eaten our wings, We might have to go. But actually, we're going to go down to the basement anyway. So.
Ah.
And you know what is nice about the air fryer? It's crispy.
Yeah.
It has definitely produced a crispy wing.
I mean, I say that I
Not
prefer my
dry.
wings. I prefer my wings not crunchy like Snoop's. And then I tuck into one of Snoop's, and I'm just like, damn, that's good. And
It is not a bad wing.
this is where I think Snoop kind of. Now, you know what I'm thinking of? Sorry, again. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the wings we get at Velocity because they're fried too, and they have the crispy outside, but they're not as they're
The flesh
like
is not
this.
as good. Once you
And
crack
again,
it.
it goes back to the brine.
Yeah.
That brine.
But brining takes time, and if you're doing a fast food restaurant,
Yeah.
you're not going to be doing
Not
that.
going to do that.
But the brine wasn't complicated. It was
No.
literally sitting. But you just have to be like, I'm going to need wings tomorrow.
Yes, Cindy. This is the leftovers of Laura.
Yeah,
we're
it's
supposed to be
coming
getting leftovers like this all weekend. So
Oh no,
I'm training for.
we're down to the last wing.
Yeah, I know.
Fight you for it.
You go right ahead, baby.
No, we'll
No,
split
no.
it. We'll split it.
Okay. All right.
I like the crunchy end, so you can have that bit.
You sure? This is where all the meat is.
Nah, I like the crunchy bit.
But
Shark. I'm a shark, man. I love the crunch.
there you go.
Crunchy humans.
I got the beginning. You can have her. Oh, jeez. Well, but you're safe though, right? So long as you're safe. But I was going to say that that
The breading is good.
yeah, the breading is really good.
Yeah. I mean, we have things that we like tonight. I'm going to make pizza dough because pizza dough, I've discovered, is great if you make it the day before. And so, marinating things.
I'm just going to go out on a limb, chat. Did you want to finish that off too?
No, you finish that.
I'm full.
No!
Well, then finish it off.
No!
I'm just going to say, chat, I think the wing off tonight was a rousing success.
Ooh.
Dark Jedi, though, is not happy. My wings! No! Sorry, Jedi.
I don't know. I can't decide.
It's really hard. It's really hard. Those are some badass wings.
Sometimes you want, one day, remember I was craving Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Oh my God. You
'Cause when I
cannot
was a
compare
kid-
what we just made to Kentucky
No,
Fried Chicken.
but when I was a kid, maybe it was just because I was a kid, I really liked Kentucky Fried Chicken was better. I feel like it was better back then. So I was like, I'm going to have some Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I took one bite, and that oily hit me in the mouth, and I was like, I threw out the whole bucket. I was like, ugh.
I remember it too because little backstory about that.
I was annoyed about something.
You were annoyed about me.
He is annoying.
I am. It was one of those times, chat, where I was not the greatest husband in the world. She tells me I'm that, but the thing is, that day,
What?
sometimes you do. But this was definitely not that day. And what had happened, chat, was that she wanted comfort food, and she said, "I want Kentucky Fried Chicken."
I'm going to go get it.
And I was like, all right. And I was just gonna let her do her thing. And I remember she took one bite and it was like this. It was like you watched that transformation.
I
on
was
her face.
hoping for nostalgia.
She was going, huh? And she went this. She went,
I do not want Kentucky Fried Chicken, turns out.
and suddenly nostalgia wasn't all that.
No. So yeah, that breading there
Now,
reminds me. You know what? You can find online what spices they use in Kentucky Fried Chicken.
but that's what. But Cindy is suggesting what you suggested earlier, to do Snoop's breading.
Yeah.
But then take Trejo's spices, like the cayenne pepper, the garlic, the onion, and then toss them in the sauce.
I think that might be our next experiment with Bill Nye the Fry Guy.
With Bill Nye the Fry Guy.
Although I think we're gonna. I don't feel hungry enough to make sweet potato fries. Right now.
No,
Maybe tomorrow we'll make sweet
that was
potato
very,
fries.
very satisfying, everybody. So as you know, we are doing this not just because we've got two incredible. Oh, we should actually plug the cookbooks. Let me go on ahead and plug the cookbook one more time. So, a lot of people don't know that these cookbooks exist, or they think they're gag cookbooks.
People think they were like, really?
Yeah. Or
Trejo
they're just like how good can they be? And I'm like,
They're really good.
okay, let me just run down.
I admit, I thought that too. I was like, well, how good can they be?
Let's run down real quick how many recipes we've done just from Trejo's cookbook.
Yeah, because we've had Trejo's longer.
Yeah, we did the escabeche mint crema, which I really liked. The salsa roja, which I'd like to do again because I kind of improvised it, and I think my improvisation was fine, but I'd like to make the salsa verde.
It wasn't very verde.
It wasn't very verde. The pico de gallo, though.
Pico de gallo, on point.
And one of the things that we do, chat real quick with the pico de gallo, they call for 2 jalapenos. We throw in instead 2 of these. These are banana peppers from they're milder and they're sweeter, but these are from our garden. And I'm telling you, if you're trying to grow a garden and you want to grow some really popping peppers, these are awesome. These are great. Yeah, these are awesome. So we've done the pico de gallo, we've done the salsa verde, we've done the escabeche mint, we have done the chipotle crema, the orange crema, the avocado crema, the guacamole. So let's see, it's guacamole, orange crema, avocado crema, chipotle crema, pico, that's 5, lime, escabeche mint, 6, 7. Okay. So that's 7 recipes there. Then we get to chicken tikka, 8, carnitas, 9, carne asada, 10, the barbacoa brisket, 11, The guacamole, 12. I'm just about to turn to that. The grilled spicy Diablo shrimp, that's 13. The wings, 14. The horchata, 15. The strawberry limeade, 16.
Yeah, we're climbing up on towards 20.
We have done over 15 recipes from this book, and we got this book in July.
Yeah. I can't even remember. I think we just sort of bought it on a.
We bought it on a whim because I'm such a raging fan of Danny Trejo.
I saw some, you know what it was? Somebody had a Facebook post about it and said, "Can you believe this book exists?" And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I need to read it.
And not only is it not only what was it? That's what it was. Remember that scorpion? The scorpion. The scorpion sauce that we saw at today at Dizzy Pig. Scorpion pepper. It's kind of pepper. There's ghost pepper, habanero pepper, and there's apparently a scorpion pepper.
All of them sound like things I will avoid.
Well, remember the catchphrase for the scorpion one was "You feel it in your butt," and
I do not want to feel any.
I would rather not. I'd rather not. So that's one is Trejo's cookbook, and then you've got From Crook to Cook, and the reason why Pip bought From Crook to Cook with Snoop Dogg was because we were having so much fun with Danny Trejo's cookbook. We were like, well, then she saw this and just like,
I think I got that for Father's Day for you, right?
you did. So actually, we've been working with these since June.
Yeah.
We've been working with these since June. But that's the other thing, though, Cindy, is that by cooking with these cookbooks, you see what's going into it, and by seeing what's going into it, you can really control the heat level. For example, we didn't, if a recipe calls for like 2 or 3 jalapenos, we'll mix it. We'll, if we want some heat, we'll throw in 1 jalapeno, but then we'll throw in like 2 banana peppers, and it'll still give us the crunch and the zip of peppers. This called for the wings called for hot sauce, so we found a hot barbecue sauce, but then we went on ahead and said, well, let's do a sweet barbecue sauce so it's sweet and hot. And
I prefer sweet and hot.
I think sweet and hot really works. But you know what? I'm going to let AutoHost do its thing. We're going to
be back in an hour.
We're going to be back in an hour, and we're going to be playing Ghost of Tsushima, and we will still be raising money for No Kid Hungry. We are we're out to make as much money as we can. Oh, whoops, that was spoiler. I don't know why I typed in spoiler. Spoiler. The wings were really good. Charity.
We've been going for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Goes by fast. But we'll be raising money tonight again for No Kid Hungry. We have a goal of $500, but you know what? Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. For every $1 you donate to No Kid Hungry, you actually feed 10 kids. So thank you all very much. Hope you enjoyed this wing off. I certainly did. Man, and I'm just going to let AutoHost do its thing. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you all at 7:30 tonight.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Hey.
Bye.
Good times. Bye-bye, everybody.